for that. Just noticed. So the tickets are obviously numbered probably.
Yeah.
Sweet. Didn't even give that a thought.
Just repeating once again, we're at COVID-19 safe event, so everyone must
We hope.
seated. I'll let you go and get some food or drinks and so forth. And also to our marshals and so forth. So just repeating to everyone here at the ground, if you can find a seat, get comfortable. Those in the grandstand will have ticket numbers.
Obviously, there's been a complaint about our commentary. He's just playing with us.
There you go.
Buying some time till footy starts.
Hey.
Roger.
Roger.
Got me? Got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're pretty loud.
I don't know who's.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How's that, Bowen?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
All right, Matt Foley, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're... Oh, something's going on with the TV.
Sun's come out.
Yeah, we're all on. So,
Yeah, that's just your volume. I turned it down a bit. All right.
Volumes, how are we?
so
I'll let you know as soon as you can't hear me.
Test the volumes.
all right, thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Let's rock and roll. We've shaked 1,000 hands, though, so...
Do the right thing, mate.
It's the new norm. Nobody having an immune system in 20 years' time to
No.
kill all this.
To be a wall, a fighting wall.
Dave Parsons has been in the training paddock again.
Hey. Just yell out, make sure you put your keys in the right spot, Dave.
He hasn't even got his shoes on yet, the big fella. He's obviously under the pump.
Just get a few over there for the cameras.
Put it through the live stream there too.
Hey,
Make sure they're seen on the
give
camera.
Squires your ring, because he's getting that Carey photo. Yeah. Well, just tell him to send it to you, and then you can send it to me so I can put on
Insta.
Instagram for Group 4 Insta.
Trendy.
He's not getting paid to take photos.
Just tell him there's been a complaint. So, no, because he sent it to you, he's just screening.
Okay, our first game of the season, players coming out on the field with officials.
Oh, we've got interchange referee and everything now.
Big gun.
Well, the game's not far from kicking off, but we'll just quickly get into a little bit of a chat with Craig Power, our Group 4, one of our Group 4 directors.
Thank you, Michael.
Well,
It's great to be here today.
You're excited to see me, mate. Just quickly.
Oh, he's on fire.
That'll be.
That's Michael Squires. He's the...
I'll go to Bones. I'll go to Bones while you do that.
Yeah.
Scotty Bone, mate, the regional area manager for the Greater Northern Tigers. There's going to be a bit of a job change maybe down the track, but we'll get on to that later. Mate, just with the protocols going from the 500 crowd to the 1,100 people in the ground, was there a lot of work to get that done?
Yeah, mate, obviously a little bit more. Obviously more people means more COVID marshals and some regulations in and around that. Obviously what it also did is within the grandstand, instead of I think where we had usually we had 400 could be in there, it was back to 190. So the Group 4 have adopted the plan that West Tamworth Entertainment Group have used for the NRL game, and then also the New England Rugby Grand Finals and the NIF Soccer Grand Finals the other week. So obviously a couple of the bigger things is, mate, obviously everyone's got to be seated, but yeah, look, it's been well received, I think, and hopefully everyone's going to have a good night.
From your point of view, like being the boss of the region,
Yeah, boss.
see the face, he loves that.
Dropping the title there.
You'd be happy with how it's all panned out so far, like from New South Wales Rugby League point of view, that there's football on the field and stuff.
Yeah,
all
mate,
played?
it's been fantastic. Obviously, culminating tonight, the first 3 weeks have been great. There's been some good footy. A great opportunity for players to play with someone different than their normal club day. So, mate, yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah. Just Craig, from your point of view, what's an amount you'd be happy with? I know we've gone from 500 to 1100, so
20 million tonight.
Yeah. Look, from the committee's point of view, mate, we're just stoked to have, we've had 400 to 500 here every week. We'd obviously be stoked for the final series to have more than that, and I think we've reached that tonight. So, whether it sits at 600, 700, we're happy. I'm glad that there's 1,000 people here, and it looks good. The hill's full. Everyone's enjoying themselves. They're sitting down. The weather's great. Doesn't look like we'll get any hailstorms like they did last week.
I did hear on the rumour mill that Rod Lang was big on it, pushing to 1100. Did it come from Rod or did it come from the board?
Look, Rod's always big. That's Rod Lang, but he's a great guy. And he's been fully supportive of the whole thing, mate. He's been great. So the game started. We'll get into it.
And we'll do a bit of talking. And I do believe that we've become a matchmaking service as well, because I did hear another rumour that my co-host to the right here, Brent, has found himself a partner of some sort. True or not true?
Mate, that's a quick
Are we just not rugby league commentators? We're not just rugby league commentators. Anyway, I'm tipping an upset tonight that Shay Brennan's get their first win of the night. And then this is not looking good.
Cooper Thompson, is it, down the sideline there?
Nice little
kick inside. Sammy Taylor. Oh, good bounce. 5-pointer to start.
What did I
Coops down the sideline.
What did I just say about an upset?
Not quite sure.
I said to Craig Power earlier, I said that Shay Brennan's going to win 2 games tonight and take it out, but no, not a good start for the Shay Brennan sponsored side.
Come out firing there.
While there's a little break in the play, I'll just take an opportunity to thank the sponsors. So the West Entertainment Group are obviously the major sponsor of the 9's concept. The team sponsors are Shay Brennan Constructions, Marius Street Family Dental, Carey Freight Lines,
12,
and JT Fossey. They are your 4 sponsors of the teams. And then we've got game day sponsors as TextBet, Bottlemart, which is also our man of the match, the pub group, Civilcon Solutions, who are doing our COVID-19 marshals, Country Pavement Services, which look after the water bottles for all the players, Zarakis Accounting, which is looking after the live streaming, so thank you, Tex, and Paladin Clothing. So it's great to have all them on board.
It is, Mick. It's good to see Cooper Thompson just saying he went down the left side and then a beautiful kick inside. Cooper is traditionally a rugby player.
This is his first game at league.
He rang me earlier on when we put the competition forward, and he said, do you think I can do it? And I said, definitely, mate, put your name down.
Yeah, no, you're going to tell him he couldn't do it.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, obviously, it's just great to see, one of the rugby converts coming over and, having a game of league with the boys.
I do believe that he's Wally Warner's grandson.
That is true.
Yeah. See, I'm up on all the info. Brent getting married, Wally Warner's grandson.
He's got a little gym. He's got the setup.
My brother in it.
Yeah, he's a personal trainer. That's correct.
Trainer.
Yep.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he works out.
He was training me at F45 for a while.
Brenton through
there
here.
goes Brenton
He's
Cochran.
got support inside, outside.
Puts that nice little ball inside. Jacob Nichols, is it there?
Yep.
Marcus Ain, good tackle. They've done well there to
We've got to get back to our replay button.
keep him.
Yeah.
Benny Williams.
You're on the replay button.
Out to Braden Reid, out to Cooper.
Out to Cooper Thompson.
And he's going in.
Second try.
I hit the wrong button.
Straight on the front foot.
All come from Brent Cochran,
Yeah.
deep in his own half. Nice little left foot step. Weighed up the options. So if you're listening to me to get on TextBet, to get on Shay Brennan's, I'll let you this go.
Was there a market?
Tips of the day.
CT Fitness Performance.
That's them.
Oh, that's
Yes,
okay.
Cooper
Yeah.
Thompson. Great try,
Okay.
mate. Congratulations.
Yeah.
He's doing some good things.
I've seen a lot of his stuff on Facebook. He is a big lad. Benny Williams.
Benny Williams here. Nails the conversion.
He's hit them well.
Yeah, Moree boy. welcome back to the Group 4 competition, Maury. Hopefully there'll be a competition next year. Everything's moving smoothly, Scott, for next year.
Hopefully so. 13-0. Daniel Jobson takes one forward there.
Yeah, it looks like he's been in the gym, Jobbo. He's a little bit bigger than the last couple of years. Bill Lake.
Matty Baker. Good low tackle there, Braden Reid. Oh no.
Riley
Mackay.
Riley Mackay.
Tommy Wollaston, that big arm gets out. Riley Mackay's got him wrapped up there.
So they're in a good position here, about 30 metres out.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do. Cody Tickle out to Marcus.
Oh,
bad
now it's
luck
going to go
and
for one
Brado
end of the
Reid.
other. Marcus is quick, but he won't be quick enough to catch him.
Nah.
That's a shame. That was looking quite promising.
They just set themselves up well too.
And another bonus point. Bonus try, I should say. I have to work out. I've got to get my replay button working.
Got to get it right.
Got to get it working. But you know, they've come down the right side here. Marcus went for the front ball and wasn't handled. Picked up by Braden Reid and
Probably not the bloke you wanted to go to.
no. There's some quick boys in the competition, and he'd be up there with the quickest. He certainly knows.
Who would be the quickest in the competition, you reckon, Mick?
Good charge there,
Is he-
Matty
Yeah.
Baker.
Is he in your 9?
Oh, penalty there. Give him 10 in the 3 in the bin.
Give me 3 in the bin.
Who would be your quickest in the comp, Bones?
Quickest in the comp.
Dan Boland would be up there.
Dan Boland's quick when he gets in the clear. Dylan Lake's fairly quick.
Oh,
There's some Braden
Trying to
Reid will be in there somewhere.
Yep.
Jamali, young Braden Reid, Gerard. It'll be interesting.
They're that
football.
quick they were going to get here for tonight's game from Coffs Harbour. That's how quick they are.
Well, it's really their old man. You know what Willie's like.
unbelievable.
So it's here we go. 20 metres, 10 metres out. Tommy Wollaston.
Let's go,
He'd
Shay.
nearly be able to
Brennan.
reach over from there with his long arms. Here he goes.
Inspector
Bustle,
Gadget.
bustle, here he goes.
He's close.
Oh,
Oh,
referee
no.
Adam Pleffer in perfect position. You can't ask much more than that. But, I know we've mentioned before about the referees and stuff, but Big Plef comes down from Bingra for this, so that's a big commitment. Well, I don't like the look of the sideline. Matty Baker's injured already.
Sammy Sadler. Oh no, Nathan
No,
Douglas,
Nathan
sorry.
Douglas, yeah. As the Gunnedah coach, I don't like seeing Matty Baker limping around. Oh,
Yeah.
Marky Haynes gone the short side. Will he go over? Yes.
He got it.
Gets there.
Oh.
Marcus Hayne.
Good vision from Marky.
Yeah, go on. Blind side.
I don't think our replay button's working.
That's the eject button, that one, mate.
Yeah.
That's to get rid of one of you blokes.
Can't press him at the same time.
I'll talk to Matt. Oh, we've got to thank Folmac TV. Get on YouTube and follow Folmac TV, guys. They do
That's what's happened to Matty Baker, mate. The new boots, by the look of it.
new boots.
New boots.
He doesn't have the black boots on.
You know what it is? You heard that we got training tomorrow. I got injured yesterday. I was there. I don't know if you can hear me, Matt Foley, but our replay button's not working, and I don't think it's me. But, Pete Stevens, the great Rolls, would have been happy with that try, Bones, because you know he loves a short side.
Little short
Aussie
side.
short
It's,
side.
picking up numbers.
Big Dylan Bateman takes one forward.
Clay Frendon comes on the field.
On the wing.
On the wing too.
Riley Mackay there.
Oh, what are you going to call that? No, play on. Good call, referees. It's a loose carry. I don't like this stripping stuff. It's a loose carry. Good tackle, Benny Williams. Oh, one-on-one, Benny Williams.
Again.
Just when you get the ball back, you lose it. It's Sammy Sadler.
Riley Mackay. Oh,
We're going to
try
have another
pass
steal.
away.
I thought we're going to get another steal there. My God, there's,
Still going.
Here's Brenton.
there was more steps than the Eiffel Tower then.
He's hurt himself. He stepped that much. One too many left foot steps.
He had a few
Benny
goes.
Williams through the middle.
We're only 20 seconds from half time, guys. That's gone quick, that half.
It has. Well, here's Brenton.
Oh,
Oh,
we've
out
still
to
got an
Isaiah
opportunity.
Adams. Oh, Isaiah too quick through there.
Yeah, just a little bit too good on his feet. We'll try our replay button again.
Just before half-time, there's Carey's straight line, number 6.
No.
No replay? No replay.
No replay. Or
Replay out for the night. We apologise.
We apologise for that.
Technical
We've
difficulties.
had a few technical
Yeah.
difficulties tonight. Gee,
Yeah. I think we're only paying half price for the service tonight.
Yeah. Lucky they have 4 mics going.
So we go into half time at 24-4. It's
Conversion still to come here from Benny.
very commanding lead for the Carey Freight Line side, who have yet to drop a game.
Yeah, but full credit to Shay, Brennan, that they're still winless in the comp, but they've showed up every week, and
Converted.
just to be here in the finals. If they were lucky enough to pull a win off against Carey's tonight, they go into the finals. And haven't won a game all the time, but full credit to their guys, Cody and the boys. They've stumped up, and they're here to make sure everyone else gets a game. So
I think they've probably been affected the most with the Oztag Carnival over at Coffs Harbour this weekend. I know most sides, actually all sides, I think might be missing a couple, but I think Shay's might probably have a few more out than the others.
Yeah, right.
Which is a shame, but they've still got enough on the paddock. Matty Baker's getting some work by the great Dave Parsons on the sideline, but looking at looking at that, I don't think he's going to be back tonight. So the format, Craig, the winner of these two games will play for the final. Do the two losers play for third and fourth?
that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, mate. I was just
Yeah, no, look,
confirming.
it was debatable when we first started. We just thought that we'd play. We really didn't even look at it having a final series. It was all about just having a competition. Having a premiership winner, that whoever's got the most points at the end wins.
Pass the post.
Yeah, first past the post, exactly. So I think public opinion really made us switch the other way and have a bit of a final
so
series.
you
Listen
did
to a
the-
public opinion.
I was going to say you did the old Pete Volandis. You did the Pete Volandis.
Yes, that's exactly
Public
right.
pressure.
Can see some
Quick
similarities.
change.
I've been compared to Volandis a little bit, but
It's but again, we'll get back to what we were talking about earlier. It's I don't know. Did you really answer the pass, Mark, on how many? What would you be happy with to turn up tonight? I know.
Yeah, no, I
we've
did
gone
answer
from-
that, Mike.
did you-
You've probably forgot, but look, we'd be happy with
Must have
1,000
been
people.
must have been when we're off air.
Yeah.
1,000 people. We've got pretty close. We've got nearly 500 over on the hill tonight, so it's looking pretty good. We'll probably get our numbers, and we're stoked. We're stoked with the way it's gone out, and we can all sit back at the end and shake each other's hand and pat each other on the back, and
So you're one of those
It's,
that tell each other how good you are.
yeah.
No, on a serious.
I'm just going to say, mate, it's much like the NRL game. There's people sitting out in their balcony on the houses across the road there having a look, so...
Yeah, there is too. Yeah, the balconies are full across the road. There's a couple up the tree there.
Wait
Somebody will buy a house over there later on in life just to get to an NRL game.
Yeah.
sit on the roof.
Talking about next year, obviously it's, this has been successful, yes. Everybody has agreed with that, and even the people that were probably not in favour of that at the start and maybe a little bit against it, from what I believe have turned the corner on it. It's going to be run next year.
Yeah, we've at this point we plan to run it again next year around the same
Around the same time.
around the same time.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the rep fixtures are on earlier on the year, so we don't want to, obviously we don't want to clash with those. And I think we've learned a bit as well. There'll be some changes to next year. I think the players' pool will be probably much larger. There might even be room for a couple more teams.
Well, I was just going to say, is there a possibility to try and entice teams from Group 19 and 21, like players, I should say?
Look, our biggest fear was that we wouldn't have enough players that wanted to play, and in the end we had more than enough. But as you can see, there's a couple of teams that are well, there's one team that's slide on numbers, and that can be a number of things. But
Is there a trainer thought that maybe they get selected a squad rather than the 16, that they have a squad that they use for the whole carnival?
yeah, well, I think that's been probably one of your views for a while.
That's why I just thought I'd throw
You've
it out
actually
again.
said it 6 times now, so it's starting to sink into me. So yeah, no, I'll definitely take that to the meeting, and we'll try and put it down, eh?
Not bad.
So you've listened? Okay, back to the action. Thanks for that, Craig. very valuable input. And we've got an AGM coming up shortly too. You know, it's 2 weeks.
Funny to say that, yeah.
Just, you're going on the board again?
Oh, mate, undecided yet. But, yeah, look, I originally when I took the position on, I said I wouldn't do it for 1 year. I'd do it for longer. So, you know, if nothing happens with our work and business and family, if
Good kick there.
I have the time at
try.
home, then definitely.
Dylan Lake, bonus point, bonus try.
Dylan Lake, he's playing tonight.
He's in tonight, yeah. Can you go through those teams, Brent?
Happy to read them out.
Yeah.
Righto. Shay Brennan, number 1. Bryce Daniels. Number 7, Sammy Sadler. 9, Jake Ty. 10, Matthew Baker. 11, Nathan Douglas. Got a typo here.
Douglas.
Got to take that back to the office. There's got to be an L in there. The big captain, Cody Tickle. Thomas Williston. Daniel Jobson. Dylan Lake. Patrick Lyons. Kane. Shay Brennan.
Is that all you got to read out?
I can go to the next team if you want. Carey's as well.
We've done. You've added nothing to the commentary team so far. So you might as
well, you're on fire, you boys.
No, Craig's
hard to
got
get
a
ball
we
there
go
from
again.
Brennan.
It's hard to get a word in when you're next to Peter Vlandis.
He's been proven to be very elusive tonight, Brenton. He's highly, he's heavily backed to take out the bottom mark man of the match.
Down the short side again.
No, he's
too
going to go
easy.
around for a bonus. No, he'll get another. Pete Stevens again. I'd be loving that. He loves the short side raids, counting numbers.
Is there
It's
a
just good football.
player of the series?
There is a
award?
player of series. I dare say.
You'll have a good case forward for that one.
Well, I think at the moment, Scott, is there man of the matches for these going to that? You know, Craig?
Just to ask the boss, mate.
Ask Pete.
Ask Pete.
Is there a man of the match? Pete, Mr. Volandis, is there a man of the match in these games? Those points obviously go to the man of the match for the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
There's definitely man of the match in both, in all prelim finals.
there was no thought of maybe hiding the
He's
votes.
hit that
because,
well,
you know,
that drop kick.
No, probably if you had said it 6 or 7 times to me beforehand, we probably could have adopted it. But no, there isn't any thought to do that.
Keep the votes quiet.
No, look, like I said before, there's a few things that we've learned. There's a few things that we could do to change it up a little bit next year, and definitely all that'll be brought on. But I think basically that man of the match, it's probably a big thanks to someone like Bottlemart, who's one of our new sponsors, and Group 4's new sponsors, and they've put up an amazing amount of money over the series, up over probably $2,000 in prize money for the
How
boys.
good's that?
Yeah.
Good.
He's
It's,
Dylan Lake again.
Lake again.
he's going to get another bonus try.
He's going-
And he got injured too.
Beat over the late hit.
Swinging arm. You can't get the replay. But, well, they're keeping it interesting. It's not one-way traffic this second half. That's the second bonus try, I
It's
should say.
exciting footy.
I've been hoping that Dylan had hit his strings at some stage. A few games, he hasn't really sort of got involved, and we all know what a talented player he is. So
He's a very shy kind of a kid. So he's probably just taken that 3 or 4 weeks to get himself comfortable with blokes that he.
is he signed for Cootie next year?
No,
Who's he playing for?
don't know.
Oh,
Where is Craig?
That's why I'm hoping he's not injured after that one, because you just see 2 of them going down. No, don't do that to me. I'll have to renegotiate my contract. But I might have to mention it a few times to Duggar first. So we got 32-18 with
32-18.
with
4 to go.
Just a tick over 4 minutes. So
He's Brenton again.
he's causing a bit of drama through the middle, old Brennan.
Phil Beaton.
Yeah.
I say
Through the middle.
respectfully, old.
Down the left, Benny Williams. Over the top, the Nathan Cleary type pass.
Is that what they call the rainbow ball? I don't know if that was actually a rainbow. He's Nathaniel Slater.
Slater. Left foot.
Stepping.
And again,
Held up
Stevie,
there.
big Stevie Pleffer perfectly positioned again. He might get a run with Gerard. Might be up for the Origin. So we've got 3.5 minutes to go. We've got Carey's about 10 metres out from the try line.
Sandy
Oh,
Taylor.
nice short ball.
Oh, forward pass.
I don't know if that was called by the young touch judge.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there,
Brady
Sammy Taylor. I
Sylvester.
thought that was a pretty line ball, boys.
Forward every day of the week.
Staying loyal to his bet.
Nah, they've got a long way to come back for me to get my bet up. Big Tommy Wollaston. He's trying to get that big, long frame through there. A big tall lad, Tommy. Looks like Marky, I was going to say Cody Tickles.
Nicey Daniel.
They blend in a bit with the Carey, with the Shay Brennan boys. Oh, short side.
There
Oh,
was a play.
they had an opportunity
There
there.
was a hell of an opportunity.
It's, I'm not sure if Nathan Douglas would have went the distance, but they had an opportunity to get deep into the half anyway.
Yes.
Well, Tommy's come off. I think Matty Baker's gone for the night, which will be a bit of a shame. Because they've only got
Already low on troops.
we've only got 11 players, so losing one more will make it really, really tough in that final game. It's 30 metres from Shay Brennan's line. Marky
back
Haynes put
again.
himself at fullback. Is that Jacob Nichols?
Jacob Nichols there.
Just gets rid of Cody Tickle.
Cody Tickle.
And Nathan Douglas comes in. Oh, strips him.
Got the shirt off. He's going for it.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out. He'll be got a bit of a rig on him, so he'll be happy to have the shirt off. Oh, nice
Kenny
kick.
Taylor kick to the corner.
It's not going to sit for him.
Oh, bad luck there.
Oh, Phil Beaton's gone down. Sniper got Phil. I know he's up. No,
Oh,
he
no.
might have got sniped.
Achilles. NRL physio says it's an Achilles. Oh, he kicked there.
I think I know what he was trying to do, but he didn't quite get the kick he wanted. Because that goes in the touch, they get the ball back at a scrum, correct, Scott Bowen?
Yes.
Yes. Now, tell me this.
Oh, no. Yeah, scrum.
Yeah, scrum. Now, he's kicked that. Just say a Shay Brennan play falls on it. Is that zero tackle?
No idea. That's why I'm not a referee.
Well, in my understanding of the rules, it would be a zero tackle.
Too many.
Oh, we've got another one down the back here.
No, it'd be first tackle.
Too many.
Because optional kicks, see?
Too many rules.
So it'd be zero.
Zero.
Last
Zero.
minute of play anyway. Jobbo, I think. Daniel Jobson, by the look of it.
Looks like Jobbo. It's,
Are we
Time
happy
will
to-
run
happy-
out here.
Happy to run the clock down.
Yeah.
so we have the
Fair
first.
enough.
We have the first winner for the night.
First game of the finals.
First game. So
Here we are.
Carey's freight line
Carey's
stay undefeated. Push
undefeated.
through to the final.
So
What's the prize money, Pete? Is there prize money? Pete Volandis. Now he's going to ignore me.
he's off here.
You take the piss out of me about mentioning something, and then you just don't want to talk to me.
He was showing concern for the injured player.
Yeah,
Lightly.
it was Jobbo.
I was worried about Jobbo.
Jobbo will be fine.
He's
Mate,
been known to be a bit soft over the years.
Is there prize money for the winner?
Prize money, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is
MVP?
it? MVP, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh, there's
prize?
prize money.
Yeah.
$200.
$200
For
for
the-
the MVP.
Yeah.
What about for the winning team? Is there prize money?
No
okay.
prize money. No prize money for the winner.
is
They
that-
get the honour of having the trophy, Michael.
It took a long time to get to that answer,
Yeah.
but we got
We
there.
got there.
Look, we never wanted to make the competition about money. It was all about getting the boys some footy, and obviously they get to go away. Everyone gets their Guernseys and shorts, and
It's nice to have a little bit of incentive there.
Yeah.
Something to reward the guys there.
We got a bit of a break in play. I think it's about a 15-minute break. We'll be on again. But, I don't know where Terry Zarakis is going to come and have a chat to us about it all. But Mr. Lang's wandering around, right?
Wandering around. The man of the moment.
I'm not sure if we're still on air, but
We can keep going. What do we...
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Because we've had so many technical difficulties tonight, we're not really sure if we're on. And Matt hasn't come and told us that we're off, but we're now on the GoPro. So
it's going to be a big effort, really, for the boys. Shay Brennan turn around now. Turn around and back up, right back into the next game.
I suppose they could win one game and finish third.
Your man's not looking
Matty Baker's
real
not
good
looking
there.
good.
Matty
Yeah.
Baker, Mick.
No, it's,
Nah, Matty Baker.
Look, Aaron Donnelly texted me early in the year wanting to play lock this year. He might have just got his chance. Matty Baker goes down, as you're in. But, hopefully he's all right.
Moving from the backs.
It's, one of the better trainers in the business, Dave Parsons, has put it looks like a skin of some sort on it, like a compression bandage. So that'll be Matty Baker's night over. We see Mark Bowe down there talking to Isaiah Adams. I wonder if he was the bottom up man of the match. I wonder if did Jeff Newling and Mark Bowe have a conversation about that?
No, I don't think so.
So it's so out of this next game, ladies and gentlemen, it's JT Fossey's and the Marius Street Family Dental. Now Marius Street Family Dental finished second, JT's third, but again the winner will go through to play Carey's. And the losers will play Shay Brennan's for third and fourth. So there's still a little bit on offer.
This will be a good game. Both of these teams.
Mate, I think they're a winner piece.
Yeah.
I'm thinking against each other.
Yeah, going each way.
It's, Nulo's on the run here. He's trying
to get through the crowd.
Trying to get through all the ladies.
Man of the match.
We've got Brent Cochran got the 3 points. Cooper Thompson the 2. And Dylan Lake got the 1. Thanks, Jeff O'Neill. And that's all towards the bottom up man of the match. So Brent Cochran firms further into the
MVP for the series.
Dylan Lake.
Euler.
Dylan Lake got the 1. So it's still down between Mitch Doring and Brent Cochran to take out the bottom up player of the series. I think there was 1 point separating them before tonight, and now Brent's just picked up 3 points. So I think that obviously will jump him up in top. I think because Mitch Doring's on 10, I think, and Brent was on 9.
Oh, that's okay. Down to the wire.
Have we got? How come James Cooper's wearing different shorts? Has he done the short swap already?
Who would know?
Apparently he blew out of the last ones. That's what they're saying. That's what I heard.
Must have been a very big weekend away at the Bucks party.
Yes.
Must have been a bit of rice.
It was a very big bit of shorts to get on there.
He's probably borrowed Tommy Wollaston's shorts.
There is a lot of meat there.
And Brad McManus, the Dancing Bears on the sideline. The crowd's coming in, Craig. I don't know if you're going to get your 1,100.
Yeah, there's plenty on the hill. It's
I think the crowd might be quite surprising. And then we got the great Richard Ingram.
Oh, here he is, the great man, Richard Ingram.
The ringer.
the man himself.
How have you been this week, mate? Good. Done a bit of video this week, did you, mate?
No video.
No video? Didn't need it?
No video.
No.
Did you play for Australia?
Blanchy told me that you're the video king.
5 out.
The king.
5 out. 3 out.
Trent,
Did you?
Sankey, Rado, or Tag, I think.
Sankey away for tag too.
Hey,
Sankey wouldn't be away for tag, would he?
shoulder or something.
Okay. Did you play for Australia? It's a nice jumper you got on.
Thanks, mate.
That's,
Yeah, I did actually.
Funny you mention it.
that now that you've
Over
mentioned it.
40s, mate.
Over 40s.
Would have been a long time ago.
It was when Oztag first started in the over 40s.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Well, Paddy Carlton, we got a team list, have we?
Bit of a team there.
So Bones.
Anyway, good luck.
Thanks, Richard,
boys.
for your ring.
See you, ringer.
See you, Ringer. Thanks for your input.
He just signed to us about.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All good, Paddy.
The great Paddy Carlton. We'll work it out, brother.
Tell you what, it's nice having the week off. Thanks to Niff taking the wet weather. Saturday night, we got people on the hill.
Yeah. How bad was that last
Yeah.
week? The weather we wouldn't have got anybody here.
Thanks to Toby McVeigh from Northern Inland Football for that
The,
one.
The great
all,
McVeigh.
The great
all
McVeigh.
jokes aside, did they have a crowd here? I mean, I didn't come and watch it.
There was some. I saw there was some people.
I think, mate,
Yeah.
by the time, well, obviously, they had to postponed the game for an hour.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
due to the rain and the storm that came through. So the first grade, the first Premier League grand final had to get. On the second half was delayed an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
3 hours in total, I think, from start to finish.
And then it was a
Extra
extra time. Then went to penalty shootout.
Yeah.
So they would have had to go through a whole warm-up process again.
It's an extended half break, apparently.
You could have went home and had dinner and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
I think they still sold quite a few tickets as well. So
and Bones, young Kobe Bone, no relation.
No relation.
He had some trials. I think we had him on a couple of weeks ago talking about trials, and he's actually been somewhat successful.
Yeah, mate. He last weekend I think he trialled Friday night at North Sydney and Saturday at the Central Coast. But he's been named in the North Sydney SG ball squad, so they're under 19 squad.
Under 19s, yeah.
Yeah, so which is good for Code.
Yeah, just for people to know, I think that's like only an 8-week competition or something like that, is it?
Yeah, 8 or 10 weeks
Maybe
usually
it's
at
only
the
a
start of the year.
start of the year.
Yeah.
So good, it's good to see some of the young fellas go down there and test themselves in the deeper waters, and it's good to see that they come back with a little bit of success. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Come back with a hell of a lot of experience, that's for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, they're the kind of things that you actually do learn things from. Like you go away from them and you'll be surprised at what you pick up as a player. So good on young Kobe. I've jokingly said to him and his old man a few times he was born in the wrong era. He would have been a fantastic player back in the tough days. Because he plays tough footy. He's a tough kid. And he
Cherish those ones in the team.
He plays like back in our day, Bones.
Yeah.
Back in your day.
When you were allowed to fight for the loose.
Loose head.
You as a hooker.
Number one rule was no rules.
You never give the loose up the old days. I can remember leaving the paddock with headaches and bruises because you had to fight for it.
Yeah.
And if you put your foot across the scrum, you got raked and sprigged and
You got trampled on.
Copped it all.
Nowadays you got halfbacks standing at front row. So, but no, all the best to the young fella. Hopefully it'll push to bigger and better things for him. He's a good kid and he's a good footballer.
Yeah.
We've got the North Tamworth contingent on the sideline there. Matt Parsons, Richard Ingram and Brad McManus. I'm sure they're talking about team tactics. Craig's left us to go do some, because he wasn't sure if he was going to get in the commentary box tonight because he said that he was probably going to be busy doing some official business.
The important stuff.
I've just seen our current chairman Terry Zarakis walking around with some beverages, obviously for sponsors and things. So Craig's probably going to get his beverage. But,
That's it.
So they.
We'll, by the look of it, mate, a couple out again in this one coming up.
You reading those sides out, Bowen?
I saw somewhere that Gunnedah were talking about training tomorrow, and 2 Gunnedah blokes are not playing. They must be getting themselves ready for tomorrow.
Ready.
One's not actually Gunnedah, I don't think. People keep labelling him Gunnedah, but he last played at Gunnedah.
So he's from Gunnedah?
Yeah, Deacon Sankey, but I think he's going back to
I'm not talking about him.
Oh.
Jimmy Pascoe and Aaron Donnelly both not
The
there
brothers.
today. So
What about that?
by the look of it,
I can't see them down there.
no,
But they'll probably save themselves for tomorrow's big session.
Yeah.
could be.
Start off
Could
with
be.
a bang. Priorities.
But
I probably should have mentioned that we're doing a 10k time trial.
yeah, would have helped you.
What have you got planned for the session, mate?
Mate, it's more,
Just to get everyone together?
yeah, we're training Sundays now till Christmas time, that week before Christmas, and it'll be about just getting back together because of the virus and no footy. A lot of the guys, I haven't seen too many of them since we broke.
Yeah.
There just hasn't, I think I got up there once. So it's just going to be getting back together. There'll be some games played.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, a little bit of
Get the boys around each other.
Yeah,
Get the ball rolling.
we've got some things to do before we get into the official part of training, in regards to the protocols and stuff like that. We'll have some we'll have protocols in place, but until we get to the official stage, with the contact and everything else, we've got some other things that we've got to tick off first. So
Got to do it. Dot your eyes? No, that's fair.
we certainly won't be breaking any rules or laws.
COVID safe.
We're complying with everything that we need to.
He's an expert at COVID safe, Brent.
Is what?
Brent's very good at COVID safe.
COVID safe.
Yeah.
Expert.
Hockey trials. Outstanding COVID safety they had.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so there was. What's the story?
Oh, we had to sign it.
Do you want to say this live?
I'm not sure. That's a short ball there from Bones.
So just see how we get away from the league onto another sport.
Yeah, onto another sport. As long as we're talking sport. No, that's great.
Outstanding. Got that in there very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I think there's, from what I know, there's 3 or 4 of the clubs pretty keen to get back on the training paddock. I'd be surprised if there's not more keen to get back on it, but I think like our club, most of them, it's more about just getting together, because we've had no interaction at all. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but other than Facebook messages and stuff like that, there's been no interaction. I think we had one do up at Gunnedah mid-year, and there was 10 of us turned up and had lunch at the pub, and that was it. Yeah. So that's basically what it's going to be about. We may even have a couple of sausage sizzles and a couple of cans of Coke or something afterwards. But we'll see how we go. Like I said, it's certainly
what time's training for all those
5 o'clock
Gunnedah listeners out there?
5 o'clock. We'll go 5 o'clock this week because we also got our AGM tomorrow.
AGM?
Sort a few things out there, and then we'll probably push it to maybe 6:30 after that, because we've got quite a few guys working the mines.
Bit of shift work.
Yeah, and you just deal with that. That's part of playing and coaching in the bush. It certainly won't be used as an excuse. No. It's part of the game, and you just got to adapt. Well, you just got to adapt to it. Yeah. So we've got Shay Brennan's going through their warm-up.
It's always a good excuse not to go to training.
Yeah.
People use it.
You got work or...
I got caught in late.
I've got to go and get the groceries. Or
Okay, do you know the reserve
got to get the thumb off my head.
You know all about that now.
Mate, I'm still a free man.
I can't believe that we've become a dating service.
That's it.
But,
anything's possible.
Must be a slow news day too for the leader. Well, when you got Scott Blanche is all over the back page just because he's getting married. Come on. Yeah. It's just a footballer getting married and he's got the whole back page.
That's it.
And he's my bromance.
He is your bromance.
I'll have a shot at him later.
Who was the rider in that one?
Mark Bode.
Mark Bode?
Well, I'll have to say, mate, are you a super celebrity or something? You got the whole back page for your wedding. Yeah. It was probably more about about the grandfather, Jack. He's probably more of a legend and an icon than Scotty Blanche.
I have heard he lives in a little bit, walks in the shadow.
Walks in the shadow. I keep jokingly that he's trying to get the hill named after him.
He's trying to get something named after him.
Yeah.
We can't be too far away from kick-off.
Referees are coming out.
Oh, there we go. Young Corey Dixon's had a haircut, I think, since last time we seen him. He's gone back to the short locks. Young Ryan Smeedle.
Playing with Ryan Smeedle by the look of it. Finals time. Get a haircut.
Finals cut.
And I want to throw out a shout out to my young fella. 20-year-old kid just bought his first house.
20 on him.
20, so he's
good on him. He said he was looking around.
All those years of living at home and bludgeoning off mum and dad's paid off.
All those years of collecting referees' fees, of stashing them away.
Straight into him.
Getting gigs on.
And we've spoken about it a few times. It's good to see young Felicity Isles on the line with Braden Sylvester. So good to see the association giving some young referees an opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's like the players, isn't it? They are the lifeline of the game. You don't have them coming through, there's no game. It doesn't matter.
They're the backbone.
Clay Frendon coming up the steps here. Look at him. Looking well.
Look at him.
He's Clay Frendon. He's got his hands full here.
With the chips. He's got 2 buckets of chips there. Is that what you meant?
Is that what you reference him to? Me too. You're on fire, mate.
Bartow's got himself in a bit of trouble there trying to get over the fence.
He nearly got spiked again.
Some bad flashbacks.
It was.
So both teams look like they've got good numbers. We've got one. Both have got 11, so
11 and 11.
Craig Peter Volandis is back.
Craig,
Yeah,
Peter,
Michael,
Volandis, Power.
Michael, Scott.
Mike,
What's
How
doing?
are we, mate?
we did give you a ribbon while you were gone, so
Thank you.
A ribbon, not a ripping.
we were just talking about how busy you couldn't do much commentary work because you were like super busy, and I seen Tex walking through with a hand like an armful of beverages. I thought you might have been going to get one.
No, mate, no. I usually don't drink on Saturdays. I might have a few tonight. I think the Bledisloe's on later after all these games finish.
Well, isn't there a function on after this just for
Yep.
just for the board?
There's a function just for the board, the committee and the players, not for the
Just
announcers.
just the captains as well.
No commentators.
No
that's it.
commentators. I'll get my muckers on my way home. Okay, we're underway. Brady Jarrett, the Greater Northern Tigers. We're still known as that so far. The under-16s head coach.
Dan Kelly takes it forward.
Has he picked his squad yet, Bones?
Yeah, I think so. Have to talk to the Pathways manager. Mate.
Pathways manager.
He keeps dodging me.
Peter Stevens.
Oh, nice
good
short
ball
ball
there.
there from Brady
Oh,
Jarrett.
nice ball again.
Oh,
Good hands there from Lachlan McGrady. He's up and going again, Lockie. Got tagged round the collar there by Nathan Vasey, was it, number 4?
yeah, number.
A good little short side, Ryan Ingram. Terrible kick, but
Not the best
He's,
kick. Off the shin.
He certainly wasn't part of the academy when we were doing the kicking drills. He missed those days. Is that Nathan Vasey having a run there? Oh, good offload.
good offload.
Great.
Hops one. Matty Gillum. Good tackle there by Jack Rumsby. Ryan Ingram over the top. Liam Ball there. Out to Mitch Doring and back into Kobe Bone. Matty Gillum at dummy half there. Out to Mitch Doring.
Yeah. Couldn't quite get through.
Offloaded there. Nathan Vasey, is it?
He's been impressive, Nathan Vasey, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I
he's
thought he
done well.
I thought he might have polled a few more points in the bottom best.
Last tackle here. Kobe
Kobe
Bone.
Bone.
He's given it some.
Back in his under 13 days. Thought he was 5'8", kicking. Oh. Oh.
Here's trouble. Here's trouble. No, they might defend this.
Still
I
last.
think. Still alive.
White.
It's dancing.
Still got it. Oh, good kicking behind here. And they'll get a repeat set.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of exciting footy.
Good footy there
off to a
from
good
the
start here.
JT Fossey
JT
side.
Fossey.
Nice bomb by Kobe Bone. He couldn't get away from the Bears, could he? He's gone from North Tamworth Bears to North Sydney Bears.
Yeah.
So
Matty Baker's getting carried off here, Mick. This doesn't look good for you, mate.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mick might be able to talk for a few minutes here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll get back.
Scotty Blanche, drop out. Abel Carney.
Old
Good
Abe.
charge
We
there
call him
from-
old now, old
From
Abe.
big Abe Carney. Out to Kobe Bone. Good tackle there from Dan Kelly.
Yeah, so, well,
The
I hope
flopper, James Cooper, jumped on top.
gets the
Out
tackle. Oh, nice long ball.
Here's Mitch Doring.
Just a little
Oh,
bit too quick there for Kieran Williams. on
pass
the
out
outside.
to Liam Ball, by the look of it, out there on the wing.
Yeah.
Good from
Cherry
Mitch Doran.
picking.
First try to the JT Fossey side.
I mean, all jokes aside, it's not a good look for Matty Baker, so I hope for him,
Yeah.
for
No,
himself,
yeah.
take my coaching out Gunnedah. I hope Matty's okay personally. We don't want to ever see players get injured and carried off the way that Matty is at the moment, so hopefully he's okay. But the try scoring and the conversion by Liam Ball is a shocker. I think it ended up near the COVID marshals, the 3 COVID marshals standing in the corner. Controlling the crowd.
Led by the great Michael Squires over there, by the look of it.
He'd be doing a fair bit of walking, wouldn't he? The great Moree front rower, goal kicking front rower. How long has he been working for you now, Craig? A few years? 2 years, is it?
Good charge there, Mitch Denning.
Oh, nearly.
4-0 to JT Fossey. Obviously, the winner of this goes on to take on Carey's in the final. So a do-or-die clash in that sense. Ryan Ingram at dummy half, out to Brady Jarrett.
A bit of room here. Nice play. Oh, I thought they had a bit more room there.
Yeah, out to Shoaib. Good defence there. They slid well.
I was just about to ask, was Shelby? We hadn't sort of seen him.
Yeah, no, he must have just come on there.
Scotty Blanche has been pretty quiet. He might be a bit tired because he got married during the break.
Mitch Denny, nice little flick pass
Numbers
there.
out wide.
It's a shame
Kieran
that
Williams.
Shame that Kieran couldn't sort of flick that on. They would have
Yeah.
scored there. It's the last. They
Last
won't kick,
tackle here.
surely.
What will they do here? Oh, Brady Jarrett, good footy down to Shoab. Oh,
Oh, just got there. It's a try. Good try by Shaw. Brady Jarrett again, a little bit of experience.
it was, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not as old as he looks. Brady Jarrett's not as old as he looks. He hasn't even hit the 30 mark yet.
No.
But again, he's played a bit of a part twice here now. Down this short side here, short little ball to Jack Rumsby, and then over there he was heavily involved in the try.
He
So
was, mate, yeah, good footy there.
if you 16s academy kids are watching, watch their coach. He's killing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Captain with a, oh no, Brady Jarrett had the conversion. Should leave that to someone else.
Yeah. 4-all.
So don't watch that, kids. Okay, now Matty Wilson's just come on, replaced Dan Kelly, I think it might be, or James Cooper, one of them. You'll probably find that Matty will get himself to
Get him.
It's funny, anything can happen in a Nines game. You know, you're sitting at 4-all now. You know, really JT Fossies aren't that far away from, pulling off a win if they can, put a couple of tries together. So, who would rather be the favourites would be Marius Street, but all of a
Did you
sudden,
join there?
Yeah.
Oh,
all of a sudden,
nearly got
Doro's
outside.
starting to ask some questions.
Nearly got outside Scott
Yeah.
Blanche there.
Blanche, he did
Zack
well.
Leonard on the field, takes it forward for JT Fossey. Oh, good offload.
Kurt Reynoldsson of Bush Footy.
Kobe Bone,
Oh, that's a little bit higher, coach. No,
play on.
play on, Kobe.
It's all good.
He's had about
Mitch
45
Doran
hit
here
ups
again.
so far, Kobe Bone.
Dwight Milgate.
Oh, I think he just bombed the try there, Dwight.
Yeah, looks like there's some numbers.
Two outside unmarked and didn't let go. Little run dead. That's not.
Oh.
Oh, that's a try.
Hang on.
That's a try.
Where's that
Corey
replay
Dixon's going to give this.
Yes, I'd give it.
button? He's put his hand down.
Zack Leonard.
I just said this is going to run dead and it pulls up. Zacky Leonard.
Gotcha. Commentators curse for the
Comment-
best.
Commentators curse. Zacky Leonard was a country under 18s winger. Went back to his day. Jack Rumsby was probably a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
A little bit lazy onto that. But I suppose everybody thought it was just going to run dead.
Yeah,
and then
I
all of
think
a
so.
sudden,
The way it came off the boot.
it's probably the long grass.
The way it looked, it was going into the kiddies pool there at Scully Park.
It was. It certainly looked heavy, didn't it? It looked like it was going to run for all money. And then Zacky Leonard, the Kurt Reynoldsson of Group 4 Rugby League, come out of nowhere and rounded it. Loving the big red beard, eh?
Yeah. Big red.
Big Red. That might be his name from here on in. Big Red.
Red.
I'll have to ask him if he likes it. So there we go.
We've got a minute and a half to go here
There you go.
at the
Show
show
up.
up
How
roads.
big are you,
Swain. Good defence there from JT Fossey. Gee, they
Yeah.
scrambled well a
Yeah.
couple of times there.
They slid a crossbones and back all in a line, didn't
Yeah.
they? Basically,
Yeah.
it was,
Mitch Denny again, running into some fitness in the last week, the big
there we
fella.
go.
Out to Kieran Williams.
Good shot
Yeah.
underneath. Who was that? No, Kobe Bone, the bear.
Oh, penalty.
Doesn't mind a penalty, this fella.
This referee. Yeah.
Doesn't mind a penalty.
Gives it a bit of a workout.
We were at home before we come down in. He was testing the whistle out, and I said, "Why? You won't be needing it."
Mitch is doing some
Mitch Denny, yeah, another good charge there. Oh, held up.
Oh, very quick.
We're
Good
in the
positioning.
last minute here.
Good position from the referee. They want to get quickly. Look at the scoreboard, Mitch. That's tackle one, is it?
James Cooper, he's looking at him. He wants the ball
Wants
out
the
here.
ball.
One in from the winger.
He's ready to be decoy play here.
Yeah, look, out the back. Oh, no, Blanchy.
He's gone back to where
Going
all
back
the-
to where all the defence is. But he's
Yeah.
nearly got
I
around
think
back to them
Lynchy
there.
likes himself with the one on the back.
I think so.
Is it a 1 or a 7 with the head?
No, number one.
Number 1.
Oh, penalty there. Play on, said the referee.
It's a good take.
Kieran Williams.
He's
Oh, gee, strong there.
He's a strong.
Quick play of the ball.
We got
15 seconds. What do they got here? Blanche. Oh, Cooper.
I'd be damned.
we've got Kobe Bone appealing to the touch judge about it being a forward pass, but I think it's a shame we don't have a replay because I think James Cooper just hit a nice line. Scotty
I know.
Blanche, you run with the ball in front, you make them second guess what you're going to do with it.
It's the old secret, Michael. I used to do it myself, you know. Carry the ball with 2 hands, straight to the line.
Straight to the line.
Have that nice bloke on the hotline, and away you go.
On the hotline.
The rest is history.
It's only cold lines and hotlines. They're the only ones to run.
Oh, and Matty Wilson's missed it from in front.
Has he really?
Yes, he has.
Oh, no. That will give them the lead, though, won't it?
9-8 at half
9-8
time.
at half time. It's,
Huh?
don't really need to state the obvious, but it is an exciting.
Very exciting game, Mick.
Right,
Very evenly matched.
1 point between them at half time. And look, I think we said it earlier, Mr. Marius, that they had a win each during the rounds. So
Win each.
I'm waiting for Scotty Blanche to inject himself into the game. I think he's probably been a little
He's
bit
there.
quiet.
Waiting
He
for
made a
his
good.
moment.
Well, he made a good covering. Well, I shouldn't say covering because it was it was his man, but he probably thought that Doro was going to get outside him.
Yeah.
But then he skipped all the way out there. But look, let's be really late on that try for Coops.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, he went to the
danger.
line.
No,
Went
good
over-
ball.
He
Good
went up
ball.
the line with the ball.
Mitch,
in hand.
Mitch Denning's been strong for the Marius Street Dental side tonight.
Yeah, he's probably been their best, I think, Mitch.
Yeah,
He
he
has, mate. He's been really good for him. So
And I think for me, I know I'm probably pumping his tyres up a little bit at the moment, but Kobe Bone's probably been the best for the other
he's been
ones.
good for the JT Fossey. Again, a big thanks to
He's been
both
having a
JT
go.
Fossey and Marius Street Dental, who are supporting the 9's concept this year and came on board as sponsors. It's great to have them on board. The JT Fossey boys are there and a couple of boxes up, I think. Dan Sini and the boys.
Yeah, and we've got Carey's on the other end.
Carey's at the other end, and Shay Brennan. Shay's had a big trip today. I'm sure he's been over playing OzTag at the championships, and he's here tonight, made the trip home to support his side. So
I'm not sure if Shay, and I'm respectfully not sure if he was in the 50s or the 60s side that's over there, but you're
when
right.
he played in the 50s or the 60s.
Yeah,
did you say?
Well, he might be still living in the 50s or the 60s, but it's a big effort. And look, he's a sponsor of one of the teams.
Yeah.
To do that, and look, I'm not being disrespectful. They haven't won a game, so for him to make the effort to come back, I
exactly
hope his players appreciate his commitment.
Exactly, mate.
We might just mention the sponsors while we're here. You talked about Shay Brennan and Marius Street Family Dental. We've got Carey's Freight Lines and JT Fossey. They're all the team sponsors. Our game day sponsors are TextBet, Bottlemart, who are also doing the man of the match and the man of the series. The Pub Group, thanks Craig, Pete Volandis. Civil Con Solutions, who are the COVID-19 officers. Sponsors, Country Pavement Services, which are sponsoring the water bottles that all the players got when they first signed up. Zarakis Accounting, who's looking after the live stream, and Paladin Clothing, and we also have Folmac, Matt Foley, and his really, really good guys in the team.
9 minutes here. Big 9 minutes. See who goes through to the final. Marius Street Dental have kicked off. Abel Carney's taking the ball here. Shoaib, good tackle again
Good
from
tackle.
Shoaib Road, Swain. Matty Gillum out to Dwight Millgate. And again, Shoaib in to make the tackle. Loves to get in and do the work. As his father said before, he's that's one of the things he really likes, getting in and making his tackles.
It's,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but this second half has started with a bit more energy than what the first half did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think with 1
Bit of
point.
purpose in.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
nice flat ball.
No,
Oh,
it's been called.
that was flat. I was in line with that.
It
Play on.
was- I'm with
Tough
you,
call
Bones.
there.
Well, I don't know if the touchy called it or the ref called it.
Not
but
sure
it
who
was-
did, but
Yeah.
Marius Street Dental now, a big opportunity here. Brady Jarrett gets it
Oh.
off. Lachlan McGrady out that side, is it, or is that? No,
No,
that's
that's
Shoaib
Shoaib.
again. He's gone out that side.
Ball up.
Oh, what do we got
we
here?
We've got a knock on
Knock
Corey,
on.
Corey Dixon.
Knock on from Kirk Reynolds and I mean Zack Leonard.
Big red.
Big red.
Again, I want to shout out to the referees. I know we mentioned about Stevie Pleffer travelling from Bingara down, but Corey's travelled from Narrabri. It's a big effort for them. Oh, nice
Fancy
inside
inside ball, Jack Rumsby.
I think he misread the line there, Jack.
I reckon Richard Ringer will go short side here. Hands, Shoaib. Good defence again there from JT Fossey.
Yeah.
So I think Blanchie had a little plan for Jack Rumsby just to be that next hole inside.
Oh, Brady Jarrett
Freddie Jarrett.
just dives
Yeah,
over.
Finds himself one right out wide.
The veteran.
Hasn't he come alive since you've made him head coach of the kids? He's involved in everything.
James
fire
Cooper
that
comes
big
off. Big fella too.
It's, he's in the running for the man of the match, isn't he, Brady Jarrett?
He's been very good for them, mate.
I said, I know he's. We keep referring him well, but I think he's only 28, isn't he?
Yes, mate, probably that.
28, 29, but he's just getting taller every year. He's just growing through his hair. But that now takes him 13 points late with just under 7 minutes to go.
Scotty Blanche missed the conversion there, so.
Anthony Cabry, I think, might be wandering through the crowd.
He is. I did see big Anthony Cabry wandering through. I think he might have come down from Uralla with Swaney today.
I thought that was him walking around. Oh, here we go. Mitch Doring was offside.
Yeah. Former good coverage there from Lachlan McGrady.
Oh, now he's got some
bit of space here. And he's off Lachlan. Harley Millgate wraps him up.
He's an exciting little machine.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Oh,
he's got some flair.
Dan Kelly takes one forward. Good tackle underneath there. Who was that? Harley Millgate. Great tackle.
Good tackle.
Good play the ball up, Dan. Ryan Ingram. Good little dart. Had to show him. Good tackle there. From Harley Millgate again, was it? The 6?
Here we go, Scotty
Blanche. He's involved himself a little bit more in this second half now.
Good offload.
Little offload back into Showo. Last tackle here. What will they come up with? Mitch Denning. Oh, the kick. Look at it.
Okay, well, there was no fullback there, but
good kick from Mitch Denning.
I thought it was an interesting play, but there was no fullback.
No
so
one else.
It only needed to be another metre longer and he gets a result, doesn't he? Like he gets a repeat set.
Good run there from Nathan Vasey again.
That's
Abel Carney. Oh, good tackle. Great tackle.
Is that the man?
No, Dan Kelly. Good tackle though there from Dan Kelly.
So that's going to be their last tackle on the 20, so they've made no metres.
Good defence here. No one's dropped back but here for the Marius Street side. Liam Island out here.
I thought he might have tried to take him on the outside, young Liam.
Oh, he's got that ball away. Good work. I don't think they realise it's the last tackle here. Good defence there from the Marius Street side. Really good defence.
Matty Gillum's not happy with the call of knock on, but I think you might have dropped that, Matty. Abel Carney's been interchanged.
4.5 minutes left here in this game. Mitch Denning again. Good charge.
Playing himself in the first receiver.
He's
tried the one-on-one strip there, Kobe Bone.
It's got to be between him
Mitchie Doring.
It's got to be between him and Matt
Cooper. Oh, Cooper!
The big fella gets a double.
Now, knowing James Cooper, he'll be disappointed if he doesn't get man of the match on the back of a double.
I don't know, but he looked like he was on a treadmill there.
Now he's limping. You're going to hear about it all day.
I know. Their hair's flicked back.
Yeah, he's got the lip up. We've got another injury out of the night.
He was telling me he was running 22k this morning. He's been
22k.
22k.
Right. Doing his kilometre count for the month.
Now again, I know we talked about it when Scotty Blanche earlier put Cooper in about running into the line with the ball in hand. Coops then did the same. He's gone at the line with the ball in the hand. And,
ball in the hand, kept them guessing.
Well, you make the defenders
get on the back foot.
And the conversion unsuccessful. The score: Marius Street Family Dental 17, Totally Fossey 8, with 3.5 minutes remaining.
It's
17-8. That's a big, good little gap for them now.
They probably need to, without stating the obvious, Bones need to be next to score, don't they?
Probably do, yes.
With 3 minutes to go.
Probably on this set.
This set would be ideal.
Yeah.
Good defence there from Scotty Blanche. Got out of the line, made the tackle there on Dwight Millgate. Matty Gillen, one hand pick up there. Good little run.
I think he was asking for a penalty there, I think he was trying to... He's getting a bit frustrated, Matty Gillen. Things aren't
Mitch
quite...
Doring here. What's he got? Oh, nice ball. Beautiful ball. And a bonus. Great pass.
That's some good footy.
Bit of class in that from Mitchie Doring. Those two kids played in the countryside together.
Yeah,
Mitch was at 5'8" and Zacky was on the wing.
On the wing.
A few years ago now.
Yeah.
But, that's just brought the game alive because that's a bonus try. And converted.
And converted by Mitch there.
So that's 7. 17-15.
Yeah.
Is that right, Bones?
Yeah, mate.
17-15 with 2 minutes to go. We've had game on.
This can go anywhere.
That prophecy of next to score was a really good one. That one.
Yeah. You've done well there, Mick. Is this part of your your same night multi?
Nostradamus.
I'm just going to state the obvious and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
That's it.
Yeah.
Trying to slow it down a bit there. The Marius Street side. Mitch Denning, great charge.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was
No, they've got the ball back. Jack Rumsby. Shoab Rhodes, Swain.
Lucky there was no one there for that offload from...
I think he was there, but there was a JT man.
He's gotten away. Jack Rumsby down a short side here. Very close here. Shoab Rhodes, Swain there. Matty Wilson back to Mitch Denning. He's been outstanding, Mitch Denning.
He's got to be man of the match, win, lose or draw.
He's done a lot of work, absolutely.
Surprised they didn't get a penalty there.
Oh, penalty.
They had to.
We've got a minute to go here, so
take the two.
That's a massive penalty, isn't it?
Take the two.
They could nearly run the game out here, even if they don't score.
Yeah, well, we got one just over a minute.
Just over a minute. Ryan Ingram out to Scotty Blanche. Bit of a jink. Still jinking. Still going, Scotty Blanche. And he'll get there.
That's
the captain.
Liam Ball's not happy with the penalty from a little bit earlier, but I think it was a fair call on holding down. Yeah, this wasn't letting Mitch Denning get up. So there we go. We've got our final.
I think you saw Scotty Blanche.
Oh, Doros. We've got a sin bin.
Yeah, Liam Ball. After the try, I said he wasn't happy that he gave away the penalty on Mitch Denning for holding down.
Matty Wilson converts.
Gave him the spray.
Oh, I think he just had a disagreement with the referee. I don't think there'd be too much in. It's only 10 in the bin, I think.
10. 3.
So we probably just need to confirm because I don't know if Corey's arm was up as 1 or as 2.
I
don't know. Check the replay.
23-15. That was a good game of footy, that.
That was.
Well, I guess you go through the last 4 weeks or 3 weeks. You had 1 playing 2 in the final and 3 playing 4. Yeah. So it's probably worked out as it should have, I guess. But, exciting game, 23-16, 15. And footy. Some of the more classy players in the competition stood up there. I feel that is in Scotty Blanche laid on a try for James Cooper, and then Mitch Doring laid on a try for Zacky Leonard.
He's just working hard there.
Two of the probably better of the two of the best attacking players in the comp.
Showed everyone why. A little bit unlucky there, JT Fossey. They've been played some good footy throughout the last 4 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to sound a bit strange. I mean, there's not much between the 4 sides. I know Shays haven't won a game, but
last week they
nearly caused the upset over Carey's Folmac. So we did have a couple of interviews lined up, but it doesn't look like they're going to come and have a chat to us.
Occupied,
I was going to have a bit of a chat to Terry Zarakis.
Must be a
and Kim Newling for from Westpac, but they're not coming up.
Must be some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're just talking about that. Might just try and get the 2 winners after this. Just do that if we can. Yeah, well, the winner of the final and the winner of the semi, the 3rd and 4th, might be the best we can do, I think, tonight.
Okay, our next game will be underway in about 5 minutes' time, and that will be Shay Brennan Constructions v JT Fossey. Once again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, of course our major sponsor, West Entertainment Group, our team sponsors Shay Brennan Constructions, Marius Street Family Dental, Carey's Freight Lines, JT Fossey, and our game day sponsors TextBet, Bottlemark, the Pub Group, Civilcon Solutions, Country Payment Services, Sarakas Accounting and Paladin Clothing. And also too, the canteen's still open, so make your way to the Park Street Inn, get something to eat, or if you feel like a cold drink, the Scully Park Pool End, the bar is there, downstairs at the grandstand. And also too, everyone's invited back to our great sponsors, West Leagues Club this evening, to continue to unite, enjoy, and if you've got people at home or people you know that want to see all the action, go to the Group 4 Facebook page, follow the link to our video live stream, and it's also available on YouTube. So all our games live, and you can watch them later here from the West Entertainment Group, Group 4 9's. And Westcote, the great show's coming here Saturday night, the 14th of November. Great Southern Nights, starting off with Katie Jane and Jared Taylor, and then of course the main act, Hurricane Fall. Tickets available here at the club. You can get them online or phone the club for ticket inquiries. It'll be a great night, Saturday the 14th of November, starting from 6 o'clock. Okay, the officials are making their way out to the ground for Game 3 tonight. Shay Brennan Constructions in the light blue and the yellow. v JT Fossey in the blue and white. And as I said, the MGs are on display down there. See Dan Sweeney, if you want to deal from JT Fossey, Tamworth MG. And also, don't forget, it's not the only great cars JT Fossey have down there. 501 Peel Street, you can see Keith Birdie to get a Ford or an Innocent. And don't forget our other great sponsors if you want any building work. See Shay, Brennan Constructions, and of course if you want something delivered somewhere, Carey's Freight Line. Don't forget, if you've got good young teeth or you've got no teeth, go and see Marius Street Family Dental.
Because that could be the difference between that.
Yeah, we know for wrong.
And of course, a big thank you to
Yes, see, look down here.
Kim.
Oh, the red light.
The red light.
Everyone from the Westpac
the red
Rescue
light.
Helicopter
Something
helped us out over the series. You've done a great
We're
job,
playing for third
and
and fourth.
good to see all our patrons have
We're not
supported
playing,
them.
they're playing.
We're watching.
And I'd like to thank TextBet today too
You're
for
a winner in my eye.
the betting voucher that returned $150. Tremendous.
Another big Paso and Big Spit having a hug off. Big Dave and Bradley. Formed a great friendship through their time at North together. One of the great trainers of bush footy, Dave Parsons Barnes.
Okay, it looks as though JT Fossey will be kicking off. Shay Brennan Constructions will have the first opportunity with the football.
And I know.
And we'll be underway very soon for our first half
So,
in 9 minutes.
honestly, he's one of the best strappers I think that I've ever dealt with or been a part of. He's a very knowledgeable man.
He is, mate.
If there's a person that could be a doctor, he's one of them. I don't know exactly.
That's Drysy. Drysy's the doctor. James
Okay.
Dries.
We're underway in the game, the semi-final to decide who gets third and fourth. This is where they finished during the regular part of the competition. The Shays were fourth without a win.
It'll be interesting to see how the boys take the game, whether they throw the footy around or...
I think they'll have a
They
bit
do.
of fun, but I think they'll be both taking it seriously.
Okay, tickle. Now short side here. Oh, good tackle from Zack Leonard.
Oh,
Oh, got the ball away, Bryce Daniels.
Zack Leonard on to Bryce Daniels, creek on creek, mate on mate.
Daniel Jobson, only way he knows, straight ahead.
Oh, there's a little bit of room behind there.
Nice kick, land ball.
Good pick up on the run.
He served his 3 minutes yet.
Well, obviously Corey put up two hands, not one, so that was worked out. But look, I think both these sides will want to win, obviously.
Yeah.
Shays haven't had a win, so
Great
they
to
get a
see
win.
Shays get a win.
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
I think a few people would be barracking for.
Yeah.
Good tackle there from... oh, knock on.
It'll be nice. It'll be funny that they'll win one game and finish third.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good tackle there from Jake Tye.
They're in a great position now to turn this into something.
Tommy Wollaston.
He's
Really
come alive
game.
this game, Tommy.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
Tom.
He's had a couple of big
Numbers
carries.
right if they go that way. Dylan Lake.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Back inside, Jake Tye.
He
Yeah,
must
that's
be
close.
Good
Yeah.
tackle there from Dwight Milgate.
Right, Milgate. I'm not
Cody
sure.
Tickle.
I'm not sure that Jake actually needed to come back in.
Oh,
there,
Willow.
but
In and away.
Here we go.
Daniel Jobson.
Jobbo.
First on the board.
Boys are on.
2 minutes into the game, Daniel
And the
Jobson.
first try
The man
scored
who was meant to
tonight
captain coach
in our
Narrabri
third
for the
game
2020
is scored by
gets on the board.
number
for Shay Brennan.
15 for Shay Brennan Constructions, Daniel Jobson.
Not as good as
Making
Mr.
the
gonna
score,
say, you are not
Shay
the-
Brennan
the
Constructions
Call
4,
him Wikipedia,
JT
what's
Fossey
his
nil with the
Yeah.
conversion to
You know
come.
straight away.
Some garbage.
The walk-in Wikipedia.
The WW.
Cody Tickle converts.
So
Just focus on the game, mate.
every time we call him Wiki, you should see his face. I reckon it was like one of the kids would be a backhander.
Backhand.
6-0, Shay Brennan.
He's just brushing over it.
Moving on.
So, Craig, talk us the feel amongst. I've seen you down there mixing with the players.
How is it?
From a safe
Oh,
distance,
mate, it's good. It's good to be down there amongst the deep heat, mate. Once again, I love it. But the boys are pretty confident. I think the Carey's boys have got a bit of an air of confidence.
Richie Doring here. He's back in field. Good clean up there. Bryce Daniels, was it?
He's a fair footballer, Bryce, isn't he?
He's played well in the 9's.
Well, he had a good run with Rose Creek last year.
Yeah, Rose Creek.
He's a very, very good Oz tagger.
Yeah.
Darren Carey was just telling me, on another subject, he ordered 90 extra Guernseys or jumpers and has sold the lot already. Through his work.
I believe a fair few of his staff bought them.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, mostly staff and families.
How good's that?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it's
So
great.
is he donating that money to the group, or is he keeping it all for himself?
No, obviously most of it will go to just paying for the jumper mod.
Kobe Bone. Lost ball. What's this? What do you got, Plef?
We don't have a replay to have a look.
Knock on, you said.
We're missing the replay.
From JT Fossey. Interesting call.
We've seen the great Anthony Cavery down there in the grandstand. Craig.
Yeah, talking to Caves, mate. He was a good footballer back in his day, Caves.
He had a bit of time with St George.
South Sydney.
South
Sydney. He's living out at Uralla now and enjoying himself out there, so he thought he'd come down the hill with
very
Scotty
tough front row.
Good tackle.
Very, very tough. We've seen the great Bobby Fisher in the grandstand as well. So we've got a few legends.
Oh, bad knee Bobby.
Tommy Wollaston, look at him go.
He's,
Woollow's killing.
The old rubber man, look at him.
Woolow's been the best on park in this 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He'd be looking for a $100 voucher.
It's a thirsty man.
Oh, flick pass.
Wouldn't waste it, put it that way, boys.
Oh, sweet. What's he come up with here?
He's called it forward pass. You have to go with Dill Lake here. I don't think that was forward there, son. But anyway, again, I suppose Dill just goes to ground with a good solid tackle front on by Daniel Jobson. Young bull, old bull.
We've got a big 10 at the moment. Mitch Doring, step. Matty Gillum. Oh, good contact there. Nice bumper bar. Mitch Doring off to Matty Gillum again. Good tackle.
Jobbo's made a couple of
Daniel
tackles.
Jobson.
Yeah, a good one on Kobe Bone a minute ago.
Numbers here.
Not sure that was needed there,
That wasn't
Kurt
a pass, but Abel
Probably
Carney.
Still going to get the try anyway.
Harley Milgate.
Zacky Leonard, the cut-out pass. Probably
And that try scored
through the hands. They get the
by
same result.
JT Fossey's number 6.
Yeah, too often you
Harley
see that,
Milgate.
don't you?
Now
Should just go
making
through the
score,
hands.
Shay Brennan Construction 6, JT Fossey 4 with the conversion to
It's
come.
very and I won't call it a move, but it's very underrated, isn't it? Just simple draw pass.
Simplicity is the key.
Probably have to ask Scott Bone from New South Wales Rugby League about that. They must take it through, obviously, the training camps and that. Do you prefer them to go through the hands?
Catching's the most simple.
And the conversion
That's
successful,
important.
locking it all up here at 6 points all.
Okay, so we're 6-4 to Shay Brennan's with a tick under 3 minutes till half time. Can Shay Brennan's hang on and get their first win of the carnival and finish third? But, Liam Ball's making his way to the sideline. Here we go. Sammy Sadler come from the fences on that one, made a good 10-metre charge. Oh, nearly give away the penalty there, young Zacky Leonard, lifting the leg. Daniel Jobson, so a couple of good charges through
Good
the middle
run for
here.
Joe, mate.
They've got themselves 20 metres in 2 plays. That's a good start. Marky Hayne come a little bit wider.
Oh, good tackle there from Harley.
Bryce, he
Just couldn't get on his outside there, Bryce.
You could
That
see
was
what
the
he's trying
play.
to, you could see what he's trying to do.
Marky Hayne, little kick.
A couple of speedsters here.
William Island, is it?
Yeah, Liam Island.
Fumbled it over the back. We've got a
Passed
drop
it
out.
It's not a bad little play there for Marky Hayne.
Yeah, good play.
A couple of the young bucks coming through the systems there.
Now last, what have we got here? A minute 45 in the first half.
How big is Sean Stevenson? Got to go at him.
Take one up, Plef.
Hit it off the job. Oh, here he goes. Hard and
Look at
straight.
him
He
go.
knows no other way. That fella, right?
That's a
Jobbo.
good run.
It's, post-contact meters is good. Zacky Turnbull.
Turnbull. Good play of the ball. Cody Tickle. Opportunity
Captain
here.
Tickle.
Oh, he's in.
He's going for it.
Oh!
Well, referee is...
Smeedle gives it.
He was in good position on water, but geez, it wasn't looking good, was it?
He's making it hard for himself.
Well, I think Cody was looking for the bonus try.
Yeah.
And nearly hurt himself on the scoreboard, I should say. But I will say, young Ryan, the referee, was in good position to see that. So here we might. Would this be deemed an upset?
Could be.
Well, 3
Oh, definitely. I think they're the unbeaten team, Shay Brennan. So for them to
Unbeaten
win,
or
unbeaten. They're the only team not to have won during the competition. So I think to pull off a win here. Isn't that lovely? The full moon tonight, Michael.
Yeah, nice little rise.
What are you saying, Craig? You asking me to the pub later? Or?
Halloween.
Your hair's just started to change colour. Why is that? The werewolf's back.
It's the fox. Here we go. Nathan Vasey. We're impressed with young Nath, eh?
He's played well.
I think he's been very, very good. I didn't see a lot of him the last couple of years out there at Manila, but seen him here at the 9's. He's... Pleth.
Brucey Falloon, I think, scored. I know. Oh, Blindman over in the
Damien Blindman.
Saved by the bell.
12-6.
Well, I think that was a harsh call for a knock-on, but it's not going to have an effect on the game in the end. Now, James Brown's down here with his interchange official shirt on, so I don't know. Will he do the last game? That is the great question.
Interesting.
Will the great James Brown do the last game?
Will you do the last song?
If not, he's on the after-match function.
Get him on the mic.
Get him on the mic. It's the crowd's pretty reasonable, I reckon. I don't know if the $10 and $5 would have had an effect. If it did, people are pretty tight. But you don't know these days. Last few weeks has been gold coins, so now maybe you have to pay $10 to sit in the grandstand. They might not wanted to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, look, I think for bush footy, it's hard to. It's always going to be hard, but it's something we've all got to transition to. But buying tickets online only.
Transition.
Yeah.
It's a big word.
Yeah, no, but it is. I think for everyone to understand, rugby league players sometimes and followers are a bit slower than most. So to take on the fact that you've got to buy them online, and you can't get them at the gate. As we know today, not everyone is online, not everyone is on Facebook. The only way we could probably do a lot of our media was through our Facebook site and through the paper. So the people that don't get that, they wouldn't know that you could only buy your tickets online.
Like you and I have had this conversation a few times. It's a change of the times, isn't it? Like the COVID-19 virus. Some of these things that are happening now are going to be here next year, and some of the fact of purchasing tickets online to come to local footy. Yeah. There's a reality that it's going to be here. And you're right, it's a transition phase. So I'm going to steal your word, Craig. Transition phase. The virus is here for a long time. We've just got to learn to live with it, and this will be one of the things.
Yeah, there's a lot of the areas made in just for their local games this year use ticketing, and just found it a good way, obviously, to get for the contact tracing. Again, what they found in some cases, it might have been $5 if someone didn't come. That they weren't looking for their money back. So sometimes it was a benefit for the clubs because people went online and got their tickets, and then the day might have been a day that wasn't great for watching footy, so they stayed at home and watched that.
Look, I think going forward, it's a way to go forward, and it's a way that. Yeah, we're not going to see it at every group game every weekend, but definitely for final series, we get a good gauge on who's going to pre-order, who's going to get there, and you can be a lot better organised than from an official point of view and running the day too.
Yeah, correct.
It may not happen as in ticketing wise, but I'm fairly confident in saying that we've already seen it at games with the QR reading before you step into that. That's probably going to be mandatory at most games coming in the near future.
Yeah, mate. Unless things change, that. Taking of people's details when they come to venues, that's still going to happen.
Yeah,
so still part of the new norms.
We've got to adapt to the times that are here now and adapt with technology, and that's what it is. Well,
no, exactly.
It's no good whinging about it. It's here.
No,
anyway, back to the footy, and we've got Who's that, Bones? You got
Jake Tye,
Jake Tye.
I would say, by the look of it, from Moree.
Moree, if he takes that intercept, that's a 7-pointer.
Yeah.
Well, if they convert. And we've seen the goal kicking tonight. That could have near shut it out for old Shays.
Yeah.
Well, good tackle. Who's that in underneath? Dylan Lake.
Dylan Lake it is with Jobbo.
Oh, Jobbo's.
With Daniel Jobson.
I tell you, the Shay Brennan boys are fired up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They might have got an invite up to the box after the game.
It's I think this is the most we've seen from as intent wise.
Yeah.
They're
with some
desperate.
purpose here.
Yeah, well, that's they just seem a little bit hungrier than JT Fossey at the moment. Here we go.
Abel Carney.
Still got on his feet, Abe's, didn't he?
No.
He was a very good wing fullback in his day, Bone,
He
wasn't
was, mate.
Very, very good goal kicker.
Oh, the old head.
More clubs than the
Oh,
Deltones
head
he
step.
played at. The old Abel.
He,
Must have got that off his dad. Oh, he's put a kick in too, Liam Ball.
North's
Got a little
Manila.
bit more speed than his father.
what are we going to call
Mitchy
it?
Doring. What do we got here? Knock on. Oh, well, you can't say knock on that way.
I think he's got Zach Turnbull for a knock on and then Mitch Doring on a knock on.
Double knock on.
So it'll still go to JT Fossey ball.
Yeah.
Katie Tickle asking for the replay.
Press the button.
Press the button. So it'll be hard to hold JT Fossey out with the likes of Nathan
Basie
Basie
again.
and Millgate
Zack
boys.
Leonard.
There we go on wide.
Harley out to Dwight.
It's a little brotherly play there, wasn't it? A little short ball.
Oh,
There it is,
Mitchell.
Under the
Ooh, bonus
There it
try.
is.
Mitchy slots on through.
It's,
When he claps on the pace, does he looks nice, doesn't he, Mitch?
he's got a good turn of pace. It's, from stop to start, very, very quick. I don't know what
he's pretty to watch. He's a very good, very talented player. You know, I think he could have probably went a lot further if he had decided to stay. But like a lot of bush boys, you know, come home to the family and
Well, I think he was up in Queensland and his partner got pregnant and come home, and we can all relate to that. It's come home closer to the family. It's good to have that support base, but I'm 100% with you. I think he's a kid that could have went further. How far we don't know because he didn't, but he certainly had the potential and the work ethic. He's probably the biggest.
a good guy to go along with.
Yeah,
He's a great kid. Got a lot of time for young Mitch Doring. He's always up for a chat, but they miss that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because it's while we were talking, the scoreboard has Shay Brennan's 12, JT Fossey 11, 5.5 minutes to go. So it could be short.
Oh, Dylan Lake
How good?
turns on some speed.
Absolute speed.
I don't know how many times we're going to say it. You go to the line with the ball in two hands, and Cody Tickle did it again there. If any young fellas are out there watching and want to learn how to be ball players, sit back and watch what Mitch Doring's done,
Hands in front.
what Scott Blanche
Sit back and watch the replay.
Watch what Cody Tickle just did then. You go onto the line with the ball in two hands, you make the opposition guess what you're doing.
Put him on the back foot.
And there's probably not too many better than Dylan Lake to... Dylan Lake, yeah. There's not too many people that you want to find on a short ball than Dylan Lake.
Give a little bit of space to he really took off then.
But, Captain Tickle, he sets the try up. He gets a try, assist and a goal.
Carey's there. Shay Brennan's there holding on. This is exciting. Come away third.
19-11.
19-11.
19-11, and we're halfway through the final half. Well, the second half. We go. Kurt Reynoldson of the Group 4 Rugby League. Good run there by Zacky Leonard. Good pick-up of 10 metres. Matty Gillum gets in the dummy half. Another pick-up 10 metres, shoves off Marcus Hayne and goes again. 20 metres out. Good run from Matty Gillum. He's picked up an easy 20 metres there. Liam Island at pace out of the dummy half and scores.
Held up.
He's been held up. Well, he's not blowing up about it, so maybe he was held up, but I'd like to see the replay. I actually thought he got it down.
Yes.
But again, the referee was in good spot. But that's what Liam Island's got to do. When he picks up and runs, he's just got to go because he's very quick here. Millgate boys, it's going to be hard to hold out here.
Try.
Yeah.
Harley.
You can see that the Millgates have played a little bit of footy together, haven't you? Just the last couple of plays are just little short passes in a change.
Bit of cohesion.
So we've got 19, 17.
17. 2 points.
Cody Tickle showing a little bit of his experience for a young footballer. Just taking his time to walk it back because there's no time out in these games, is there?
No.
No time out in the
Through to
final
go.
series. It's a straight 9 minutes.
Straight 9 minutes. How good's that? So Cody Tickle's chewed up every second that he can. Daniel Jobson.
He's been
charge
running
from Dobbo.
really hard.
Yeah. Him and Tom Wollaston have set a great platform, haven't they? Marky Hayne out here to Sammy Sadler. Here we
Good
go.
little ball. Zacky Turnbull. Good tackle. Mitchell Doring.
It's, the idea was right, but Zacky Turnbull needed to head infield at
Head
some
infield
stage
there.
or find the ground.
Yeah. Agree.
But he's not a winger, so still, wingers are still a specialist position.
2.5 to go.
Some people
Mitch
might-
Doring.
Some people might argue that.
Great run, Mitchy Doring.
We've got Liam Ball in back. Cody Bone.
Nice pass.
Bit of room here to move.
Harley Millgate.
It really is
Up
end-to-end
to Zack
footy,
Leonard.
Here we go. There's an opportunity.
Numbers
3 on
here.
2.
Vasey. Oh, another big
again.
long cutout.
Speculator.
Hawley.
He wasn't going to take
A lot of feet.
We see all that open paddock out there and panic, don't we? As
All good little
footballers?
ball over the top there. Kobe Bone.
Good step on Cobes on the inside.
Sammy
of
Sadler
Sam.
got him. We've got a minute 40 to go.
I think they've gone the wrong way. I know they've still got
Oh,
numbers there.
Doring. Oh, good pass.
Oh,
Great
Oh,
ball.
Brucey Falloon over the side there.
Oh, the touch is
Oh,
called.
he's saying forward.
Huge call.
the touch judge has called that one.
Call it forward.
Gee, I'd like to see that again because it looked like a great ball from
was a
Mitch
good ball.
Doring, didn't it? And that was. Yeah, we've got to give some credit to Zacky Leonard. He hit that hot line that Craig liked to call it earlier.
The hotline.
I call it the hard line. Craig goes the hot line, but that's because he
Take
does
your-
so much TV.
take your pick.
And, he's on with the pub group, the hot line.
Slowing the play down here, the Shay Brennan boys.
So we've got
Last
final
minute.
seconds are ticking down, so you can bet
Tommy
there'll be a fair
Wollaston.
few cramps coming in this 4 tackles. I thought Tommy would be up slower than that. Oh,
Pricey
nice
Daniels.
tackle
Good
down
tackle
below.
low.
Is that
Harley Millgate.
I love it when people yell out, get up, because we all do exactly the same thing when the time
Jobson.
comes. He's been massive, Dan
Yeah.
Jobson. I'd have to give Tommy Wollaston man of the match.
Last tackle here, is
Cody
it? Cody Tickle.
That's a good
Great
kick.
kick.
That's a good
Great
kick.
kick. Liam Island showing some good pace there. 20 seconds. What have they got, JT Fossey? Bryce Daniels.
Here we go.
Oh, good
Oh, here we
offload.
go.
Matty Gillum. Doring wants it out here. 12 seconds.
12 seconds.
Mitchy Doring wants the footy. Oh, penalty.
There's always
Oh, you can't.
Does he give him the tap?
Yeah, he still gets
Yeah.
a tap, but this is their last play. Don't bomb it. Oh, jeez.
No, play on there. Mitchy, good pass. Back in. Oh, great hands.
big up.
Great hands. What's he got, Mitch Doring? Kick inside. Kobe Bone chases. Oh, don't kick that way.
Oh. They've called that he was over the dead ball. And again, the referee was in good position to see.
Thought he was out.
He's
Thought he
over
was
the- yeah.
over the dead ball line
He's over
before
the
he
dead
kicked
ball
it.
line and
It's calls the scene for everyone.
I would. I'd love to see the replay on it, but
Yeah. Press the
thinking,
button.
why has he kicked it back that way? What's he thinking? It's, what a good
Fantastic.
game! What a good game,
game
of
of
footy.
It was a great game of footy, wasn't it?
1918.
Very. That's just yeah.
Was it 1918 or 1917?
1917, I thought.
1917,
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been 18, but anyway, 1917. But what a great way to finish for those
Great
two
way for
sides.
Shay Brennan, mate, to finish their competition, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's fitting. Very fitting for them to come away with the win.
We've said every game they've played, they've really stuck in. Obviously, that first one tonight, Carey's blew them off the park early, and they didn't recover from that. But they fought back and dug in. But every game they've been right in the game every match they've played. So fantastic for the boys to get a win at the end. Unfortunate for Mitchy Doring and the and the JT Fossey boys. When you look at it, what did they go down? By 2 points in the match before. They could have been playing in the final. But they've been great every game they've played. They've really matched it and put it in with everyone. So
just on Shay, Brennan, if we look back before we had the break last week for the NRL Grand Final, the soccer Grand Final, they nearly beat Carey.
They did.
Yeah.
In the round. So it's not like
they did, mate. No.
But look, in that earlier game where Carey's touched them up a little bit, it might have been something as simple as Carey's have got 45 players on the bench. Shay's have only got 2.
Yeah.
JT Fossey only had 2, so that they come back to an even playing field. So.
No.
I notice Jacob Nichols is walking around with his gear on. Is that the
That's the brother, I think.
brother? I know the.
What's the brother's name? Can't think. They do look alike, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Todd?
Todd, that's it.
That's from the non-league.
Yeah. Jacob and Todd.
Jacob and Todd. 2 nice kids.
They are.
It's, from Narrabri. Again, a couple of tough hombres. They play good footy.
The final, but we've got both sides out warming up.
We talked about it before we actually went back to air, that it could come down to the two captain coaches, if that's what we call them, Blanche and Cochrane, the impact, the involvement that they have in the game.
Obviously, they're going to be 2 players that are going to have a massive impact for them. Again, it's been interesting that Brenton's really pushed himself into that dummy half role most of the time through the tournament and tried to play from there. Blanchie's been happy to probably sit out on an edge and direct everyone around. Where they've got Ryan Ingram and Matty Wilson have played in that dummy half. It'd be interesting if Blanchie pushed himself in there and tried to have a bit more dominance on the match to see what would happen. But again, he'll be looking for obviously. Here we go. Here's the ghost with the 3-2-1s from the last match.
Game,
that's a good word.
Mitch Doring picked up the 3 points, Cody Tickle the 2, and Liam Ball the 1.
Thanks, Ghost.
So that tightens up again to Mitch Doring. Back into the lead, I think so. The bottom part. So
1 game to go.
1 game with Brent Cochrane, the obvious only other person who can win it.
Yeah.
So
and those 2 are probably, it's very, it's reasoning. They've been probably 2 standouts of the whole competition.
Yeah. Can't
leaders for their team. It's very reflective.
It's just on Brent Cochrane, his performance in the first game of the night. Was it the first game, second game?
First game
against Shay,
they played it on.
Against Shay Brennan's. It was back to like it was round 1 where he just dominated the game. He was probably week 2. He was a little bit quiet. I think he just sort of cruised and let the boys play a bit of footy. But expect big things from him in this final.
Yeah.
Well, I'm expecting big things from him and Blanche. Scotty Blanche. They're both big game players.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we took 13 aside. They're both big game players. Both love the big game.
Yeah.
It'll be very, very interesting.
Player of the match points go to 1 point for Leah Ball, 2 points to the captain of Shay Brennan Constructions, Cody Tickle, and the 3 points to the captain of JT Fossey, Mitch Denny.
And we did have James Cooper up here earlier, having a bit of a hissy fit. Wanted to see the votes.
Yeah.
He said, "I got 2 tries. How can I get a point?"
That's it.
I thought he was coming up to say g'day, but he was just coming up to have a whinge.
I've got 2.
Last time he got 2 tries was under 6s.
That was for the
That was
year.
in a year, yeah.
He wasn't happy that he didn't get any points, and he was going to let you have the day off, and now he's told you got to go to work.
Early start tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so. But he did ask that you have to check with your missus first. So
I'm in no category like that of James.
3 points went to the last game, went to Mitch Dory, not Mitch Down. So Mitch Dory was the man of the match in that last game.
We called it round, he got the medal. Not actually. Like to see Marius.
So here we are, the grand final of the West Entertainment Group 9's competition between the undefeated Carey's Freight Lions, the green and gold, the dark green and gold, the Marius Street Family Vessel, the grey and light green. Good luck to both sides.
Yeah.
Great football throughout the year. And only 18 minutes away from our first champions of the West Entertainment Group 9. We will be having a small presentation at the conclusion of this game. You can see the trophy out front.
Just about.
So, and thank you to all the crowd.
Early mark, get them on early.
4 weeks.
We've been waiting
It's
for.
been difficult
That's
with
it,
COVID-19.
the final of the WEG Group 4 9's West Entertainment Group, obviously the major sponsor for this competition this year, and it's a huge thank you from Group 4 that they've come on board. Obviously, also our team sponsors. Here we've got the final, Carey's Freight Line versus Marius Street Dental Services. We've also had JT Fossey and also Shay, Brennan Construction. So we thank the 4 team sponsors for everything they've done, and also then Civilcon, who helped out with the vest for our COVID-19 officers. Steve Ball at Country Pavement Services for the water bottles for all the players. Obviously, Zarakis Accounting, who are helping with the live stream, and Folmac TV. If you want to keep up to date with everything that goes on around the area, subscribe to Folmac TV on YouTube. But we've had kick-off.
It's just on the West Entertainment Group. It is good to see them back involved with Senior Rugby League.
Yeah, fantastic.
They're still being involved with the referees and juniors, but good to see them back in the senior footy. And it's good to see footy on what is a footy oval. And the old man, Phil Beaton.
Phil Beaton, good charge there. Bumped off Ryan Ingram.
He's gone from being a hooker to a winger to a front rower. He's very versatile, Phil.
Benny Williams out there to Sammy Taylor. Nice ball out there to Jacob Nichols, I think, out there on that right edge. Steps back in a couple of times. Brady Jarrett wraps him up. Brenton at dummy half. Good dart. Good feet. He's got outside Jack Rumsby. Oh, good tackle there. Oh, Shoab, Rhodes, Swain, he's off. Shoab, great try, great start there for the Marius Street Family Dental.
Isaiah Adams would like that time again, wouldn't he, young fella? Unfortunate. Well, he was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
They were going to get the ball either way, but he's probably not after that.
Yeah, look, he was probably, it was one of those, mate, he takes that ball, he was probably a little flat there, and when Brenton flicked the ball out, and he takes the ball, and they might have been scoring up the other end himself. So, Shoab Rhodes Swain, he's taken the opportunity there and put first points on the board for the Marius Street Family Dental team.
I think I'm correct in this. This will be the first time in the carnival that Carey's have been behind.
Possibly, I'd say you're right, mate. Yeah. The captain, Scotty Blanche, converts.
Early lead, 6 points to nil, and we're only just a tick over 2 minutes into the game. An error by Carey's, uncharacteristic error. Get that out. It's and one of the speedsters, Rhodes Swain. Ooh.
Rhodes Swain. Good tackle there, Jim Cooper. Wrapped up Beto.
He's going to give away a penalty here.
Yeah. All over him.
Jacob Nichols again. Head down.
Yes.
Good tackle there from Dan Kelly. On the attack again here, the Carey side. Sammy Taylor going to the line. It was good defence there from the Marius Street boys. They pushed up all in one line, didn't give him an option there.
Except for James Cooper's fall off.
Slowing the play down again there in the tackle. Bit high that one there from Brenton. Oh, just snuck through. Oh, big pass. Cooper Thompson. Lockie McGrady. Good recovery there from Lockie and made that tackle. Last tackle here. What do they got? Brenton Cochran. Oh, just got outside there. Jacob Nichols out to Isaiah Adams.
He's defending well.
Come back in. Oh, good defence. Great tackle there. Ryan Ingram. The little stinger. He's
more noted for his defence through the middle, and he's got caught out there. Did well.
A couple of replacements here now. Mitch Denning and Matty Wilson going on.
Here he is.
The busy
Pete's
man,
back.
Pete Volandes. Dan Kelly's.
It's the integrity unit again.
Putting out another flame.
Marius Street are looking very good at the moment.
Oh, yeah, Mitchy Denning taking it forward again. Oh, good run from. Oh, Beto up high.
Couple of ex-West Lions.
Yeah.
And maybe Manila boys. I think they might have played. Cootie boys.
Cutie boys.
Cutie boys.
Sharpie's just had a heart attack over the championships.
Sharpie won't be real happy at the moment because his girls' side hasn't gone quite as good as he was hoping. They dropped a couple of games that they should have won, I think. But, so here we are, 20 metres out with Marius Street on the attack again. Ryan Ingram loves the short side.
Mitch Denning again. Beto wraps him up.
Again. These two are they're having a real love affair for tonight, these two, aren't they?
Matty Wilson out to Blanchy. Scott Blanche.
Just need somebody
Jack
to find a
Rumsby.
hole.
Oh, Lockie McGrady.
Tell me this, guys. Why does everybody come up with a flick pass? Why can't we just pass normal?
It's 9's, mate.
It's 9's. You've got to be flashy.
I'm going to be harsh on Jack Rumsby. He's a good kid. I've had a bit to do with him over the time, but he didn't need that flick pass, did he?
It's an alternative form of the game, so you've got to do something different.
It's frustrating sometimes when we complicate something that's simple.
Benny Williams takes it forward here for Carey's. What do we got? Just under 4 minutes in this first quarter. Dill Bateman, big run. Good tackle down low again. Who was that?
I'm not sure who that is.
Matty Wilson.
Yeah, Matty Wilson. Yeah, nice. I know Brenton.
Here's Brenton again. Nice pass there from Sam Taylor. Oh, raked out there. That'll be 4 again.
4 again.
Oh, Pete Volandes, please.
Just putting out
I
flames.
think this is a G up. Oh, be careful there, Brenton.
Good defence. They're defending well here at the moment, the Marius Street Dental side. Benny Williams takes one out of dummy half. I'd say this will be last tackle now, is it? Oh no, one to go.
They've got the 4 to go. So this will be the last one.
Paul Brenton, again through the middle. Out to Benny Williams, big long pass. Oh, Lockie McGrady fell over. Nathaniel Slater down the sideline. Oh, good ball inside. And, he said Cooper Thompson in for the try.
And Jimmy Brown was in perfect position to rule on all those passes. So some good bit of footy. Good footy, wasn't it?
That's good footy.
Cooper Thompson now making the score. Marius
got the long
Street,
ball,
Fairleigh Dental,
found
6,
some
Terrace
space.
Freight Lines 4 with the kick to
Lockie
come.
McGrady lost his foot in there, but then recovered
did.
quite well, didn't he?
He recovered well to get Nathaniel Slater there, but great ball back inside to... Who is number 7? First.
Not
Find me sheet.
Braden
Reid.
Reid.
And then Braden
quick
back
hands.
into Cooper.
That was good.
Benny Williams, unsuccessful.
It was good defence from Marius Street. They just kept coming, but unfortunately the attack,
Had one
the
next.
support players just kept coming too.
That
So
extra effort was
we have a crackerjack final on our end, boys, but I think last time the leagues played each other too, there wasn't much in it.
Oh, great run, Mitch Denning.
he's getting better and better as the night goes on.
Dan Kelly, good run there. Try, what have we got, a minute 30 left in the first half here. Matty Wilson.
Sure.
Oh, good ball outside. Dylan Bateman just got hold of him there. I think that's Lockie McGrady over there.
Yep.
Very bunched up, the Marius Street side.
Very bunched up.
Not much out here for Blanche. What's he got? He's got on the outside, Jack Rumsby.
Oh,
Jack Rumsby.
Braden Reid's not really happy with himself there.
they've done well there. There was
Another try to Marius Street
Last time these
Family
two
Dental.
sides met, it was
Now making the
16-11.
score, Marius Street Family Dental 10.
Probably
Terrace
fitting that
Freight
they're playing the
Line
final.
4.
yeah.
With the conversion.
Big
I
try
think
there
so.
right
Very
before
fitting
half
that
time.
they're playing in the final.
Yeah.
And Marius Street are taking it right to them, Michael.
But defensively, they've been probably the better side.
The footy's just got better every week, hasn't it? Like
Yeah,
watching it this week,
absolutely.
compared to when I was here last, it was,
Well, I don't know, because we had last week off, we've missed it a little bit, but the standard this week seems to be above the last couple of weeks. And
yeah, definitely.
look, it's semi-final, so you probably expect it to go up.
Everyone
but-
gets excited for finals footy.
Oh, swung it back.
He
Matty
put a bit of
Wilson.
slice on one.
Now
The crowd love it.
this will be
He's got a
the
fan
upset.
club. This would be an upset.
So we could see a team that didn't win a game, or Carnival get a win, and a team that didn't lose one, get a loss.
Yeah, the loss.
How ironic would that be?
Yeah.
There's still a lot of footy left.
Oh, there we got a penalty.
There's Brenton,
tap.
quick tap. Wants to get on with it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nearly
Blanche
another one,
wasn't
isn't it?
back 10 there.
That was close.
Yeah.
I think Brett's going to ask the question. No. So at half time, we have
That concludes
Marius
the first half.
Street 12, leading
Grand
Carey's
final
4.
proceeding with Marius
The
Street
undefeated
Family
Carey's
Dental
freight
12,
line under some
leading
serious
Carey's Freight
pressure.
Lines 4.
Marius Street family dental. Defensively, have just been fantastic.
fantastic, haven't
they?
Even the try that Carey scored, they had players there.
Yeah.
The support play just kept coming.
Our team
And we said
sponsors,
it before the game that
Shay
two
Brennan
players that we
Constructions,
expected to stand up, Scott Blanche and
JT
Brent Cochran, have
Fossey.
been fantastic for
Of
both
course,
sides.
our two sides
have,
out
mate.
here
I think
tonight.
Marius Street are playing more as a football team. They seem to be a bit better across the field. And, obviously once, the Careys with Brenton playing such a main part in their team, I think they're sort of waiting on him a few times to make the opportunities come. But, yeah, definitely, it's a good game. It's interesting.
It's probably an opportunity for somebody like Sammy Taylor to step up and take a bit of pressure off Brent, maybe. As you said,
Last chance to
everything
get
was
something to eat this
revolving
evening too,
around
to
Brent.
recommend the brisket
The other
burgers
guys,
on
like you said, seem to be sitting back waiting for him to do something rather than somebody saying, well, I'm going to take the initiative and do something myself. So.
Yeah, well, let's see it. We, Sam's definitely got the ability to be able to do it. Maybe we might see some more kicking in this half. Try and use some of their speed.
To continue your night tonight
Yeah,
after
look,
our
it's only 8 points, but when you're playing in a final, it's a lot of points.
It is. It's a good lead to come into that second half.
The bonus try might play a big part of this game.
Did in the last game.
But, what a great way! What a Mr. Boardman of Peter Craig Power.
Yeah.
What a great way!
You can call me
for-
Volandis if you want.
Yeah.
What a great way!
Rolls off
With,
the tongue.
you know, with this game at the way that it's standing at the moment, the quality of what's out there at the moment, for the West Entertainment Group 4 9s to finish on this standard of game, how's that feel?
Yeah, look, like I say, we're stoked to get to this end of the competition and be as good as it's been, and to have a final series like we've seen tonight, it's a real honour, and I think you feel proud to be part of what was put together really quickly, and what everyone has supported. So all I can say is really thank you to everyone that's assisted along the way, and obviously you guys. We've got we've got a plethora of sponsors and sponsors and supporters and volunteers that are out helping, and so I think it's really good that.
Comes Peter's personal assistant to give him a jumper.
He's my personal assistant. Thank you.
Thank
you, Jack.
Just to be rude and buddy, the quality of the last two games is mouth-watering, and what that does is make people want to come back next year.
It does, mate. Mouth-watering.
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 We've still got 9 minutes to go, but can we go for another
watermelon's mouth-watering. I don't know about going footy.
There's a song, Watermelon. Water went a while.
He's that excited.
Just the way that it's gone, like you probably want another couple more weeks, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The way tonight's gone.
Just getting started, you reckon, Mick?
1.5 to go, boys, in the end of the WEG 9's 2020.
WEG 9's.
WEGs.
The WAGs. It's like the WAGs with
The
the WEGs.
Wags. Sammy Taylor gets us kicked off.
It's an interesting kick-off, but
Down to
leading Carey's freight lines.
Shoab down on that side. Yeah, Brady Jarrett here. Getting the ball back to the middle of the field. Good run.
Good 20-metre pick
Gets
up
about
there.
20 metres. Sammy Taylor off the line very quick then. Chance here. Kieran Williams. Oh, good feet there from Kieran. And well done. Came back in field
That's
there.
tackle 2 and they're 45 out.
Lockie McGrady here. Good run. Oh, little flick pass there. And hands from James Cooper.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Jackie.
Straighten up. Shoab. Shaw.
It's tackle 3 and they're
Great attack
20
here from
metres
Marius Street Dental. Back to the middle. Oh, good hands.
Side to side.
Oh, Jimmy Cooper, the dummy.
Oh, you had to keep going.
Pass was that good, it beat everyone, that one.
Yeah. You had
They
the
got the
numbers,
60. I thought
Oh,
Brent
6
got
again.
I thought Brent got a touch on that.
you had the numbers on the outside there.
I thought
Let's
that's why I
take
didn't
one
find
forward
the
here
man.
now.
I think Cooper made the wrong decision there. He could have went on the outside.
Yeah, I'll go with you, but
Blanchard dummy half here. Had to Cooper.
Geez, he's playing a lot of
The
ball distributing role
He
with
is.
James Cooper
Cooper.
tonight.
you won't be happy there. He got tackled.
Blanch, short ball. Brady Jarrett, he'll be tough there. He's in.
There we go. An upset's on the card. Again,
The crowd are loving it.
Brady Jarrett hit that hot line, Craig.
Hit the
it was a
hot
hard-
line, mate.
It was a hard line to run. It was a line you're either going to get smashed or you score.
He was running with purpose too.
Now making the score, Marius Street Family
Oh,
Dental,
here we
16, Carey's Freight
could have a-
Lines, 12.
How bizarre will that be?
Cup.
Serious. Shay
Yeah.
Brennans don't win all carnival, win on finals night.
A little bit spooky.
Careys don't lose all carnival and lose the big one. Yeah, that's just
Halloween. Halloween.
Kick.
check your beds when you go home.
Yeah.
Check under your beds when you go home.
That's
You
right.
mentioned it. You mentioned it, Craig.
Let him
Big
go
fan.
as long as you want there. Here, the Carey's boys are already back at halfway, but Blanchy's still taking up the clock here and waiting to take the kick. So there's a bit of an argument there.
Oh,
That was terrible.
Unsuccessful, so it makes
Craig Powell did mention earlier that there is a full moon tonight. Well,
Might have something to do with the scores.
we've still got 6 minutes. 12-4. Blanchard would have liked to put that over to make it.
Yeah, and the conversion there would have been good for them.
yeah.
So sorry, it's 16-4. So it's 2 tries. So that 14 points would have been nice rather than 12. So Richard Ingram's gone through gone through the videos and found some weaknesses, obviously. That's what the great man does.
Brenton Cochrane through the middle. Oh, Cooper just got him.
Just
Oh, still got the ball away. Oh, Beto, knock on there.
Oh,
I thought they were
Yeah,
going to
no,
let
knock
that,
I
on.
thought they were going to let it go.
I thought they were going to let that roll there for a
Just the
minute.
communication there. Cooper sprinting
Cooper
to the
sprinting to the
sideline.
sideline. Look at him.
Look at the athlete that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, penalty now.
Well, Beto.
That's not like Beto.
Vito, that's not what you need, buddy.
Don't have time for silly penalties in 9's footy, unfortunately. When you're behind, you've got
5.5 to go now.
Crowd's getting amongst it on the... Oh! He nearly ended up in the fence there, old crowd, man. Here we go.
Blanche.
A tick over 5 minutes to
A little
go.
high there. He thought Blanche, I think. Riley Mackay got him. Mitch Denning out of dummy half. Back to his old winger days. Wasn't as quick as those days out of there, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
knocked it on. Knocked it on.
I think Mitch... Here we go. I think Mitch Denning was with Penrith as a
change
centre.
over here.
Oh! Got a high tackle. The game's livening up, boys.
Yeah, going for him.
The game's livening up.
Lockie Trindle there.
Tell the players this is nothing. Right, here we go. Brent's having a bit to
He's
say
got the
to it.
first hit.
Clay Frendon takes it forward.
That's it. Get a hooker to have the hit up.
Yeah, Dan Kelly and Ryan Ingram got him there. Good run from Clay.
Made good meters, didn't he? Beto.
Dan Kelly. Good tackle.
We've got 4.5 minutes to go.
Here's Brenton out of dummy half. Beat Matty there easily. Oh, good try. Sammy Taylor.
Well, they're on the comeback. There won't be much mucking around with a shot at goal, you'd imagine. But, we're going to have 4 minutes to go. We have the score of Marius Street Brothers leading 16 points to 8 with a kick to come.
Sam Taylor.
So,
Now making the score, Carey Straight Lines 8, Marius Street Family Dental 16.
Benny Williams here with the conversion. Important. Oh, just slides
saved
away.
you probably need, like you're down by 12, you need to probably
Conversion
nail everything, don't you,
unsuccessful.
really?
Yeah, you can't miss him.
Scores remain the same.
Phil Beaton's come to the sideline. I don't know if he's carrying a bit of an injury or he's just totally exhausted, but the Carey boys are all up on their feet.
8 points.
8 points with 3 minutes to go.
3.5 to go.
Again, people will be having a whinge about how long Marius Street are taking to get back, but everybody does it.
Everybody does
It's,
it.
it's part of the game.
Yeah.
You'll never stop it out.
Big effort with 2 reserves.
Mitch Denning takes the first hit up.
Good
run,
charge
good
again from
charge.
Mitch.
Good 10-metre run. So the game's live.
Dan Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh, good tackle there. Oh, no, got away from it.
Here we go, the jumper grab, the jumper pull, the old teabag tackle.
Matty Wilson controlling the ruck there. Mitch Denning again. Oh, good footy.
Oh,
that was touch.
touch.
That was touch.
Was it played at? Was it played at, Bones?
Yeah, no, touch. Played
Touch,
that one.
play that.
As soon as it touches him, play on.
Yeah, knock on. We've got a knock on.
Yeah. 2 minutes 40 to go here.
Big Mitch Dennings come off a well-earned rest.
Freddie Jarrett takes it forward.
I know there's only 2 minutes to go, but I'd like to be keeping Mitch Denning out there for those runs through the middle. He's been very strong again, Mitch.
Dan Kelly again. Good run. Good charge from Dan.
Oh, teabag tackle again.
Which way's it going here? Matty Wilson comes down a short side. Oh, nice pass. Freddie Jarrett.
Oh, Freddie Jarrett.
Great ball by Matty Wilson, wasn't it? He let the first bloke slip through and then hit out the back to Freddie
That
Jarrett.
try scored for Marius Street Family Dental by
there we go.
12, Brett Jarrett. Now making the
Game
score,
over.
Marius Street Family
you could be
Dental
right.
20 to
I
8.
think, yeah, one minute to go. Once they get this
2 to
kick
go.
over and done with, I think we can congratulate the Marius Street Dental guys.
So we've got that eerie, like Shay's not winning and then Carey's not losing, they're losing. That's-
I think football's a winner at the end of the day, Michael.
Rugby league.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
It can only come from the one and only Pete V'landys.
Matty Wilson from wide out. That's a great kick.
He's nudged that.
Oh, great kick for Matty
Good
Wilson.
kick. Got to applaud that.
Fantastic conversion there.
That
from the
makes it impossible. Oh
sideline
no.
That's awesome.
by Marius
22, yeah, they can't win now.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Making the score now, Marius Street Family Dental 22, Carey Straight Lines 8.
So there'll be a plethora
Penalty
of
there.
penalties now. If I'm Marius Street, I'm just giving away penalties. Stay on there.
4 minutes in the bin.
I think
Oh,
it's
good
only
pass
3
there. Benny Williams. Good little short ball there from Brenton. There's space on the left if they want to go that way.
Just give away penalties. Just penalties. Yeah.
Oh, lost the ball there.
Now we've got a penalty. I know we got what is it?
No, lost ball there from Brenton. There'll be a changeover. We've got 35 seconds to go here.
I think he's got a penalty for not square at the ruck. That's Corey's signal there. Scott.
Yeah.
I think it's a penalty for not square at the ruck. We've got 20 seconds left. Oh,
He's
nice
just having a
bumper
go on himself.
Great tackle there from Blanchy, I think it was it?
Ryan Ingram, isn't it? Ryan Ingram.
Yeah,
Freddie
little
Joe.
Ryan Ingram.
It was a good bumper bar from old Brennan. Oh, Brennan.
Oi! Selling candy there.
It's, Brent wasn't happy and lashed out, but it's got him over the scoreboard.
There we go. A little bit of an upset again. Both games.
Yeah.
Well done, Marius Street. No, played very well.
Congratulations to the Marius Street boys.
Yeah.
Like I said, last time they played, there was only 5 points in it. So.
Yeah, look, guys, I think at the end of the day, it was just a great final series. We obviously had 2 upset wins.
Yeah.
And realistically, I don't think that might be the unfair thing about having a final series, because Carey's did lead and were undefeated right to the point. But as we know, that can happen in any competition. And the Marius Street boys were just better on the night. A big congratulations needs to go to them. They had 2 on the bench.
But no matter how you do it, you still got the 2 best teams playing off in the final.
Yeah.
No matter how you do it, the 2 best teams. So
an even final.
I know Carey's have gone through until tonight undefeated, but they still played the second best team.
Yeah. Too true.
How often do we see it on a 13-a-side game where teams go through all year? We'll look at Penrith, 17 straight and then lost on the weekend of the Storm. So good, unlucky for Carey's to be the dominant side to come. But the next best side was Carey's. No, sorry, Marius Street.
Yeah.
That's who.
Third was probably Carey's.
The third was Shay Brennan's now, wasn't it? I'm not sure if we've got anybody coming up for an interview. I don't know if we're going to try and get somebody up, but probably not. We'll probably leave us all with that. I think Matt Foley's trying to get somebody for us. I hope everybody enjoyed the 9's carnival, enjoyed the concept and enjoyed what the Group 4 board and the West End Entertainment Group was trying to do. And thank you to New South Wales Rugby League also for being part of the opportunity to put footy on the oval. Footy on for Group 4 this year.
Footy on the oval.
Hopefully, Craig, we'll get away from the joke side of things. Hopefully this leads to bigger things for next season. As in the 9's concept, that maybe we can expand to more teams and maybe some teams from outside the area. Who knows where it can go from here?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like I said, we've learned a lot from last year, from this year. So, as good as it went, we can make it better again next year. And, obviously, we get more players and people get more interested in it. We'll get a few more sponsors. And
I think just a little bit off target, I think the Group 4 have a seven-person board. 5 of those board members were first-timers, and this is their first time on a Group 4 board, so hopefully they get all re-elected. And as you said, it's the first time we've done something, so we can only grow from it.
And evolve.
The experience that those 5 members have had from this can only build on next year.
I think the fact that also it's been initiated from the group and not a club is a real strong thing for the area of football as well.
Yeah, exactly,
I hope Bones agrees. Because, a lot of the times these things come up from a group, from a club point of view, and a club wants to run it, and they take the initiative. But this time the actual group, our board, and our committee members come together and said, let's do this for the group, So.
Yeah. No, exactly, mate. You're right. It's as you said, it's the group have done a great job in getting up and running. Obviously, then you had to go out and find the sponsors. Something different in how the teams came together. A lot of cases, 9's competitions around New South Wales are run club based, or you go and find a sponsor and put a team together. It was a great option to have it that. You had a draft, and I think that's worked very well. And I know in talking to other people from around the state, they thought how much of a great idea that was to try and even out the talent. And I think it's shown. I think it's really shown the how even the sides and the way that the captains have done it have come out. As we said, unfortunately, Shay won their first game tonight, but they were competitive every time they played. So there was no weeks where we had big margins of scores. Most of the time they were very close. So I think the way that it was done, it's a credit to the group, and as I said, hopefully it can just continue to build for years to come.
I'll just I mean, I was one of the guys that was a little bit sceptic on it all, and I won't say that I was against it, but I know, Craig, you and I had a few coffees and trying to, not to convince me, but you know what I mean, and I'm happy to say that I was wrong. And I think it's a great idea and it's a great concept. And I was never ever against it. I just wasn't sure if it was the right thing to be doing. And I'm quite happy to sit here and say that I was wrong. And I think it's a great idea.
Thanks, Mick. I played a fair bit of footy with you, and you don't like admitting when you're wrong. So I know that it takes a lot to do that, mate. But yeah, thanks, and you know, we need blokes like you on side. We need everyone that really follows rugby league in the area to be on side with these sort of things, even if they don't fully think they'll work. We just need the support, because it's the support that's going to keep the game going. And you know, Group 4 has always been traditionally strong, and you know, we want to keep it that way.
Well, I do remember saying to you in our few conversations that it's important that people get behind it to make it work. If you don't support it, it doesn't work and it falls over. At least as a board, and like I said, a lot of new members, you tried something, and I think that's, you need to be commended on trying something. And that was the point that I was making. Like, you know, always going to support something that you were trying to do for rugby league. Just off target for a sec, Mitch, Matty Wilson picked up the 3 points in that game. Scotty Plants to 2 and Phil Beaton to 1. Yeah, okay. And the bottom art, man of the series, goes to Mitch Doring.
Mitch Doring, MVP.
Brent needed to pick
1 point.
1 point.
Brent needed to pick up some points in that one.
Good to see, but again, and it's remiss of me, I'm unsure of the owner of Marius Street Dental, but he's down there with, it looks like some of his staff there, talking to the Marius Street players.
I think the guy in the Maroney shirt.
The pinky shirt, yeah. So, as we said, it's been one of the great parts of this, I think, has been the real involvement from each of the owners. As we said, they're always here. I think Darren took duties off tonight, but most other weeks he's been down filling water bottles, or
he brought a lot of his staff along tonight.
You know, helping down there on the sideline with Brenton and his side. As we said, Shay's been here each week, and you know, they've had a box up the other end there and enjoyed some hospitality. And Dan Seeney's been here every week from JT Fossey. So again, as I said, it's been a real bonus from my point of view. That as you said, a lot of times sponsors put their money in, you don't see them. Obviously, Rod's here as well from West Entertainment Group. Borley from Country Pavement Services, obviously his young blokes playing, but as I said, it's great to see the sponsors are here and enjoying you know, the rugby league as well.
Well, hopefully we've introduced some new people to the game, because like I said, Carey's brought a lot of his staff along. A lot of them, because Carey's is more aligned to rugby union, so we've got them across the league, and now they've come and watched this, so hopefully
great exposure.
We've got some new people involved in the game, which is great. So but anyway, I
think we're just waiting for Brenton down there to finish. He's doing a bit of interview, I think, with NBN, but Terry Sarakis is down there with the microphone.
Thanks, boys. I've got to leave you and go and do some official duties.
That's the game, mate. We understand.
Thanks for having me on board tonight.
Peter's always got to be in the main photos.
Yep. I'm going to try and get down there in a shot if I can.
We will sign off ourselves, guys. So thank you. Thanks, Craig, for the commentary work over the last few weeks and stuff like that. Thank you, Scotty Bone.
Thanks, Michael.
And good luck with your job application. Some people will and won't know what I'm talking about. But, there's a bit of a restructure happening in New South Wales Rugby League, and and hopefully you stay part of this region, Scott. Because me personally, I think you're very valuable to the game, and I've said it to you a couple of times. You've been very good to me at my time as an administrator, and so hopefully you stay around and your expert comments. And
not just a Wikipedia by choice.
Yeah,
Mr. Wikipedia.
Apparently we're getting, I think Scotty Blanche, Matt Foley's going to try and get Scotty Blanche up to have a chat. So
hang on, I thought James Cooper was going to do an interview there. That would have been ridiculous.
Yeah. If we're lucky enough to get Blanche, we will. But in the meantime, thanks, Brent.
No,
I know you're not a league enough.
Support probably.
But
support it more
he's
than,
over there
more
with
than
those.
I play it.
But you're probably not aware of a lot of the local players. So I think thanks for coming and helping out.
No, it's been a good fun. It's good to see rugby league back getting played.
She's usually over there with that aerial ping pong.
Yeah,
he usually plays for the Gunnedah Bulldogs.
Wearing the singlet.
Sometimes we
tight
talk
shorts.
Tight and shorts.
We talk a little bit of rubbish, but I think it's better than listening to dead air now.
Yeah.
Blanche is doing an interview with the TV and that. So
no, I think they're waiting to do the presentation with the chairman, interim chairman at the moment. Terry Sarakis.
Has he said what he's doing next year?
I'm not sure.
Mate, I'm not sure what's going on
Sure.
with.
I think he's keen to still be on the board of Group 4.
There's a
Very
few
experienced. He
Yeah.
has been in.
Well, he's a board member of West and he's a board member of 9's.
He's
Yeah.
a board member on Northern New South Wales football as well.
Oh, geez, he's a professional
Yeah,
boardman.
he's a die-hard Liverpool man.
Liverpool.
You see it on his home screen on his phone.
But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see with the AGM coming up what comes part. There's obviously
Yeah.
with the you know,
Do it up there. Get him sorted. Come on, Tex.
with
Quick game's a good game, they tell me.
early in the year with Ray McCoy resigning from chairperson, Terry stepping into that role,
Yeah.
and the loss of Jody Cooper. There's a couple of positions come vacant through
The board.
that. So,
What do we got? What have we got? The Wembley style here. They're all coming up here. What have we got? The whole team coming up here in the box. By the look of it, I think we'll have enough room.
yeah, no, we've got a COVID-safe plan for the commentary box.
We'll have to get rid of Mick.
Yeah, I'll be able to step out. I'll put my jacket on.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got the veteran Brett Jarrett up here.
There he is. The boys.
But just make Craig, just let Matt know that we've got him up.
Wait a minute.
Just let Matt know so we can get him on the camera. Matt
Okay,
Foley's
fellas.
in.
How are we?
He's
Well
got it
played,
down there.
boys. Good stuff.
Dano. Oh man. So we'll just wait till they finish on that.
Prime.
That's Prime. So we're Prime for TV. Always not there.
No, no aircon up here, mate.
No, mate. Bit of airflow. That's all we got.
We do it tough up here, mate. Not like you players down there. We do it tough, mate. The big guns, Jeff Shanley in.
The box. Alright. Whenever you're ready, Matt, we can get off that rubbish down there.
Sorry to be getting you away from the photo, fellas.
Mitch Denning don't mind missing
Yeah.
a photo. Normally when you're in videos or photos, there's no gear on.
Liam McManus straight in the photo.
We're going down and get a photo and then come back, or?
Yeah, go get a photo.
Oh, okay. You just got to get a photo. They're coming. Look at McManus straight in the photo.
I'll get Nilo to send that to me so I can put it on
Loves the photo.
Get it on the Instagram channel.
Instagram.
You'll have to move back now, Denny.
Somebody will make a comment about it, surely.
Yeah.
Can't help themselves. Yeah, Coops.
Thanks very much for everything.
He's rocked up from one game of footy.
What's old man beaten in the Terry do? Old man beaten in the Terry.
What's he having a go?
Yeah.
Was he?
That's Phil Beaton's on, man. What's he upset about?
You can hold on to this one, mate.
Oh, so is that why old man Beaton's blowing up? Alright.
Come on, in front of you, mate. It's all right.
You're right. I think you're...
It's all right. I don't need to be here.
We're all going. You can...
Fire them all.
Well, welcome, boys. Congratulations on the win.
Cheers.
How's it feel, firstly?
Pretty good, yeah.
I'm bugging, I'll
Yeah.
get the other.
Got running around this time of year, so
Yeah.
You just go that way.
yeah, no, it's good. Good to get away with the win. Haven't won too many games the last few years out of Dungown, so it's nice to get a win, see what it feels like.
Just from your point of view, the 9's, you enjoyed the concept of it, or was it more just to play footy?
Yeah, pretty much. With the season being canned, just a way to get involved and have a run round. Don't think it really suited my style of play, but fitted in where I could.
Oh, mate, I think the first game you played tonight, you're pretty much man of the match, in my opinion. I don't know if it's because now that you're the coach of the under-16s Tiger side, you had to come out and show what you're really made of.
Yeah.
But and I think Bones referred to you a couple of times in the cast as being an old man, but I had to remind him that you're not.
Yeah, so everyone keeps asking me my age, so I look 38, but I'm only 28.
Now, leading into that game, Carey's hadn't lost one. Did you talk about what you needed to do to beat them, or just you're more worried about what you had to do?
I think we just had to play our style of footy. Like realistically, we knew that we could get the roll on and get those quick play the ball, so I think it helped our sort of style of play. But then once you're coming up against someone like Brennan, you just really got to be able to get in front of him and get a few blokes on him. So it really helps with that.
For you, Mitchie, you spent a year or so playing rugby and probably had a year off last year. How'd you find coming back to rugby league? Enjoyable? Probably not in this concept.
Yeah.
Definitely fun, mate, but these 9's, these little fellas are that quick, and being 115 kilos, I don't think it helps.
115 kilo.
Yeah, so
Ringing wet.
it wasn't really good. So no, it was good, and like I enjoyed it playing with Brady. Like we played in school and stuff like that. So it's good to play with a few of the older fellas like Wilso and play with Clancy and like the likes of Lachlan McGrady and stuff coming through. Like you don't really get to play with those types of blokes.
Yeah.
Sort of when you're playing in the group 4 stuff, and you seem to get your little groups together. So.
Just on you personally, Mitch, I know a few years ago, and most people in the rugby league will know that you went through some injury dramas and you had to jump through a few hoops to get back onto the paddy. You'd be really grateful for these kind of opportunities for this one and to play on the oval that we've got.
Oh, it's great, mate. Like, I don't think there's too many fields in the country that, like a sort of country footy that are better than this. So, sort of broadcast that a bit more, and then like the likes of the NRL games and stuff that are coming down. It's awesome.
Yeah. I've got one question for Brady, mate. You're now coach of the under-16s, the Tigers side. You're looking forward to that? Have you finalised your squad?
Yeah, finalised the squad on Friday, so pretty happy with what we picked and looking forward to the challenge ahead of sort of developing those young blokes and getting ready for higher level footy, so it should be a good challenge as a coach as well.
Have you had much experience in coaching at all, let alone kids?
Oh, just juniors out of Farrah, coached about 2 or 3 years out there, so I've had a bit of success out there and a bit of fun and enjoyed it, so looking forward to getting involved.
I was at the trials last weekend, and you're probably going to go a little bit balder by the time, because there were some good kids down there, wasn't there?
Yeah, I did a bit of to-ing and fro-ing with the squad. There was probably 20 that were automatic picks, like the way they played, but probably getting to the bottom of the squad was a lot harder to pick. There was pretty tight group of kids that were all same level of ability.
Just lastly, what's the benefit of having, because all those games down there are videoed, what's the benefit of that kind of stuff?
Oh, it's great for the young blokes, it's a good way to get exposure to those high level clubs and things like that, and obviously prove themselves against other players and things like that around the state, so it's a good opportunity.
Beautiful. All good, boys.
That's it.
You go and enjoy the spoils.
Yeah.
Go and enjoy your...
No? Go and have a cold drink on a hot night.
Couple of mid-strength beers.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we'll sign out now. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated.
Well done, boys.
And I think we'll say good night too.
We will.
I think, are we still...
Still there.
We're still there.
Still going. We'll just continue on all night.
Yeah, show goes on.
Let's get a couple of cans. We'll just do it like Matty John.
What am I leaving?
But on all seriousness, we will say good night. Thanks everybody for listening week in, week out, and supporting the concept that the board, the Group 4 board, come up with. And again, thanks to the sponsors that threw their money in these tough times with the COVID virus. Any kind of sponsorship is greatly appreciated, and it's for them now to fork out a bit of money for a 4 or 5 week competition is a massive
been fantastic.
effort. So thanks everybody, and unfortunately we can't get Terry Zarakas up here, the chairman at the moment, to thank everybody.
Busy night he's had.
Yeah.
On behalf of everybody, thanks guys, and thank you team.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.